this one. Okay, finally. I wasn't actually muted. My computer refused to acknowledge my the microphone that I actually have plugged in. So welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday. I have sound. We're live. We're actually live. It's not just me making motions at a screen for a little bit, though I will also be doing a bit of that probably. So there have been a couple of things that happened. I keep thinking today is Friday. It's not Friday, it's Thursday. I have tomorrow off, so in my brain, it is Friday, so because of Veterans Day. Happy Thursday. Thank you for catching that. I'm already in fucking weekend mode, and I know that my weekend starts with the Friday stream, so that's that's where I'm coming from. The brain is already pretty scrambled. Welcome back, Tatsigi and Scorpy. How's it going? There's been a patch since I last played Runeterra and also opened, streamed and such. So I'm gonna go look at that real quick. There were a bunch of changes that I think are pretty good. I don't care too much about the Seraphine nerf, so that's probably why I don't mind. 24-hour stream? No, because I still have to do things tomorrow. Tomorrow is errands and tasks and stuff that I have not got around to, and also probably just a me day. And no, there's no and the 24-hour glass. No, I did in a contextual manner. Imagine living in the state that sends the most troops and we love the military, but they won't give you Veterans Day off. That's some bullshit. That's some hypocritical shit, and it sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, Glass also doesn't have the day off. So unfortunately in the same boat. There. I don't know why. It is technically, it's like a real federal holiday, which is why we have it. So I don't know why. Like, come on, folks. Give us all time to have me days and potato days. The South hypocrisy is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's just countrywide hypocrisy in a lot of ways. Because it's not mandated over here in California either. People go to work all the time on Veterans Day over here. But anyway, there were unfortunate no days off aside. I will be streaming tomorrow anyway, I think. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. There are a bunch of things that happened to the champions. Varus now has to target 7. Sure. I've played the least with Varus. I think over anything else, Varus is now currently my least played, including below Kench at the moment. Country, yes. That's a holiday in and of itself, the country holiday. Jinx now has a level, or has a death rocket upon level, which makes sense to my brain, because I feel like, I feel like I've wanted that to happen before, and it never did, but now it's just part of the functionality. Riskadad! Yo! Hello! Welcome back, by the way. How's it going? Jax now has to deal less damage to the level. That feels fine, I think. Snip Snip is now, or the Snip Snip Snip, rather, now drains 2 minimum. Great. These seem like reasonable buffs, honestly. Just a little bit of get the Varus to do more, get the Jinx to do more and actually do something that feels like it should have maybe already been happening, and then Jax just needs a little bit of a boosty. I like him a lot though, regardless. Then there are the nerfs. Big frontliner. Wait, Jinx seems like the only good buff? The Varus and the Jax ones are kind of boring, but I think they're fine. Like, they are still buffs. Now Jinx is not a worse decimate. Hello! That is true! that is pretty accurate. Swole Yordle is not also actually swole. Yeah, I did see that. I've briefly read over these before. They did also buff some Yordles. Papar of the Great ended up on the buff list, right? And I saw that, and I was like, I've literally never seen that epic card played. But now, I will probably still rarely see the epic card played, but now it's slightly more usable. Swole Yordle is now Yordle crowd favorite. They're having a good party around him. Paparo is now great. Also, Voss, hello. The Brom Bone Club, the BBC Club. That's a fantastic club. Welcome. Hurt good. So there's the Seraphine nerf that I think was the biggest line like throughput of attention that I was seeing. Of it went from 6 to 9, which is a lot. 9 is. I was thinking about this. They did this to Ezreal as well, right? So they just increased the number of spells that were required to cast to get his level up condition. I don't know if it's as effective with Seraphine though, because it would take so much time to hit 9 new spells. At that point, she's kind of slow. The reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. I feel like it's if I had thought of like 9, when I think about 9, I'm like, that's just kind of like a long time. Like, I feel like she takes more time, but she still does. I mean, obviously, she still fundamentally does the same thing. So I think that makes sense that the Ezreal version would be weaker, but Victor would be fine, because you do want to play longer and not nuke an opponent from there with Ezreal. So I don't know if the number of spells was the best way to nerf her, but I'll have to see how it actually feels when I'm up against a Seraphine. Fan club president went to 5, which, thank God, it got some kind of cost increase, because 4 mana for a 5 cost spell at 2, no thank you. Because now, also, someone pointed out, it can hit Aegis now, right? Because Aegis, which is down there somewhere, also got nerfed to 5, which means that this can now pull it as well. At our flourish, she's still a 2 mana 1/4 that gives you a spell and has the potential to just become Diet Karma and win. Yeah, so it is just time. It's just that they slowed her down, not that they made her worse on principle. Maybe a little bit worse overall because time was a factor, but not her functionality. Tumble is now a 4 cost, and then there's also, which is kind of interesting compared to Relentless Pursuit now. It's just the equipment that you get out of the Tumble, right? Well, free attack also. So if something needs to see an attack, you don't need the whole rally effect as well. Also, Florida Man Dan, thank you for the deck code. This is the first one to be sent in today. So after I finish reviewing the patch notes, I'm gonna bring that in. Okay. Vayne now also does a better thing for the cost reduction, which makes sense. I remember seeing her on the buff list before I saw exactly how she was getting nerfed, and I was just like, excuse me? That does not add. I can do addition, and that does not make sense. But it's because the Tumble and the rallies got impacted that I think it does make sense for her to now reduce just straight up to 0 instead of constantly discounting. Vayne's the new boogeyman, it seems. The Sarah haters jumped on the Vayne hate wagon. Am I gonna think of buying the best skin in LOR, Spirit Blossom Eve? I was looking at all of the Husk stuff, because all of the Husks have different art, right? I think that's a really cool idea for the skin. I'm glad they went all out and actually gave individual art to her products. The only bummer about the straight to 0 is you can't prank it now, but Spirit Blossom Teemo? Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I was thinking about getting the Teemo skin. It is a Teemo skin, so I feel like I have to get it. So I think I'll probably end up getting the Evelynn and the Teemo skins and debate the others, because I do really like the way that the Kindred skin looks, and that's also the way I initially knew of Kindred through TFT, because they had Spirit Blossom, Teemo, Kindred, and some other things in that set. So that's all I initially was like, oh, Kindred's purple and pink and has this like has the Spirit Blossom aesthetic. She does not, but I'm quite fond of that skin. Um, yeah. Good point about the pranks, actually. I didn't really think about that. I've never tried to prank somebody's tumble, or I've tried to get people to discard their tumbles, but not prank their tumbles. I guess you could force they discard their least expensive, but that's even more specific. You're less likely to be running like discard your lowest cost than fucking just increase the cost of their shit. Lee Sin also kind of got a spell increase. Was Lee Sin a problem? I'm usually like, yeah, I hate Lee Sin. I don't actually remember Lee Sin being an issue. I don't think I ran into any Lee Sins in ranked for solid weeks this season. So I was surprised to see him, because like what was the Lee Sin deck? That was there a dominant Lee Sin deck? Because I also don't super recall there being a bunch of him running around. I'm actually on the side of I don't know if he needed a nerf for once in my life. Usually it'd be the opposite of just like nerf him into the ground. I don't know. I just think it was surprising. Don't think Lee was an issue, but I think it's a preemptive measure for Worlds. Think Lee Sin was overshadowed by the hype of the new set, but I think Lee Sin Akshan was still pretty good. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Preemptive, yeah, to be fair, it is approaching the time where there are more tournaments. There are more tournaments coming up, and World/main tournament. Warlord's Horde, Warlord's Palace increases. Also, I'm assuming fall into that bracket of spell things that they decided to ding a little bit. Not Countdown 9 doesn't seem like a huge barrier. Just, again, a little slower. So far, it's the Lee Sin, the Akshan, half Vayne, and Seraphine are all just, we're gonna make it slower. No other changes, we're just gonna be slower. Swain got a bit of a nerf, old stats now, but he's still got the Overwhelm. Swain, I remember blowing through a lot of decks if you were able to get him leveled. So I think that makes sense. Adelian Tellstones. Ritual of Renewal is the super expensive slow spell that I'm thinking it is, right? Because I saw that and I was like, I don't exactly remember what Ritual of Renewal does, but it feels like a huge... Yeah, this one. The slow spell that's a heal and a draw. I don't think anyone has ever cast Ritual of Renewal in front of me in an actual game. Glad Seraphine is basically leaving the meta. I didn't mind her RNG so much, but she was annoying. My feeling on Seraphine was more, I think it's not great. But I've hated Seraphine a lot less than other things. That's also probably because I personally found Seraphine very entertaining to play. It is one of those things, though, if it feels much better to handle than it feels to be looked at by. Because if the Seraphine player is looking at you, it's just kind of painful. I feel like they axed Ionia control out of the meta complete with the Tellstone nerf. Yeah, because now you're missing, what was it? I can't think. Yeah, those two. Healing Pod and Homecoming. Both of those were incredibly useful. Mostly, I would say primarily the the Homecoming, because every time I saw 5 mana, I was like, oh, they have fucking Homecoming in the back pocket. They don't anymore. They have Gruesome Theater, which has a health, or is it a health or a power interaction? That's not, what am I doing? Gruesome. I typed the word that I was thinking that it did. Health. I was actually right, but to recall a unit with 3 or less health, that's not, I mean, it's cheaper, but it's definitely not fucking Homecoming of all things. You saw a League player play Stones, then long pause before picking. Like, they were like, what is this shit? I forgot this shit was happening. Got to bully Sarah Ezreal with a Shadow Isles deck after patch. Think you were playing Gwen Scion versus Sarah Ezreal. Yeah, because you just have big quick attack, big overwhelm, removal and chonk, so you can just let the chonk kind of take the reins. It seems so worthless. What do you want to recall with 3 or less HP? That's a good point, because there are a lot of things that have. Well, there are some champs that have 3 or less, but they're not champs that you really give a shit about recalling so much because you want to actually get rid of them, or prevent them from attacking you. Or but yeah, it's such a small number that you can very easily. Your opponent can also just very easily buff an HP. Troll chant, anyone? Hello. So yeah, I was surprised at how hard they went for Ionia Tellstones, because that's such a big, it's such a big tech card to put into a deck. You Quietus, Sarah, and Ezreal as soon as they hit the board, as is appropriate, yes. Kill that shit immediately. And then hope that they didn't draw the other 2 versions of both of them. Shimon Wind is now a focus spell, which is, I think, fine. It was otherwise a burst speed, flop a unit down, which was annoying when I was trying to fucking attack. It puts a little bit more cost on the initial, in the initial cast. But it means they don't have. It means they might not have an elusive. Burn it with fire, the right choice. Yeah, I think it was good. Healing potion was pretty stupid for burn decks, going wide decks. Burn and going wide. True. Though, I don't know if you really... I don't know. I feel like the aggro is pretty... Or healing... The amount of healing you would typically get out of a healing pot, I don't think was a huge problem. I also don't like aggro or the speed at which some aggro decks go. So I honestly think that having healing available in general is kind of nice. I think you should be able to argue with your HP a lot more than you can currently do so most of the time, because healing is so difficult to main deck or just get in general. Vara's climbing deck, thank you. All right, here we go. Still hate Quietus. Quietus is very, very powerful. The power thing definitely, I think, applies more broadly than the, or at least my feeling is that the power thing applies more broadly than, what's the word? The health thing, in general. Healing potion in combination with dragons. There are a lot of other ways to get lifesteal. Yeah, but dragons aren't super great, right? Lifesteal, I find lifesteal difficult to get usually, because there are also a limited number of regions that just like have it in general. That's why you like Freljord, 2 to 3 Tavern Keepers in every deck. I don't care. Yeah, but like, so it's Freljord, the green lifesteal dragon. There's the Camavoran one. It's Camavoran that strikes and heals, right? Play and instantly attack with 2 dragons. Yeah, but I don't think you should have to rely... you shouldn't also have to rely on, like, one type of unit to get your healing. But again, I very much lean anti-aggro, be able to heal more when I play this game. So I think I'm very skewed the other way. Ionia and Demacia are less reliable. Ionia sometimes, Demacia not very much at all, depending. Wrong list. Too bad I've already copied it now. I'll take the new one. Relentless Pursuit and Golden Aegis also got buffs, or not buffs. They got nerfs. What the fuck am I saying? It's not even Friday. I've forgotten what day of the week it is. And also, I can't talk. This is a nerf. These are nerfs. Rally now just rallies and does not grant +1/+1. Indeed, sorry, Tarek. And then Golden Aegis goes to 5. Which, if Talizu was here, I am sure they would point out all the ways in which this is the correct cost, the cost setting for Golden Aegis. I think that Demacia Demacia rally needs to be nerfed, so hooray, 5 cost spells. Broadbreak Detector is good, actually. That one is a nice heal. Plus it does interact with whether or not you're at full, which I think is kind of nice. Rally nerfs were a long time coming. Very, very long time coming. Oh, because Aegis has been out for I don't remember how long. I remember when it was released, though. I think I just don't. It's been untouched for so fucking long. Also redeem for Unleashed Spirits plus the Evelyn skin buff. It's wild that a rally used to be a 3 cost. Also redeem. Oh, I don't have the Evelyn skin yet, but thank you for the deck code. I'll just, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just get the Evelyn skin once I hit this deck. I need to remember that that's what it is, though. Realized President can give you Aegis now? Yes! I was commenting on that before. You can now find Aegis off of the 5-cost President. Still got easy rally with Tumble and Katarina. That's true. Katarina's her own special deal. Fun, though. Curse of the Tomb. Well, I saw someone describe this as very, it's described here as very preemptive. I don't know if preemptive is, I saw a criticism of is preemptive really the best way to go. I actually haven't seen too many people do crazy shit with Curse of the Tomb. Like, there is crazy shit that you can do, but I felt like it was actually a pretty solid, either it is a straight up damage overwhelm increase, or it is a funny haha meme card where you're trying to just crank up the damage as high as it can go. So I'm a little sad that it's now 3, but to be fair, 3 mana burst is still pretty playable. Should have fixed the scout attack with Tumble, Tumble giving Rally. Oh, so it would trigger the attack token through the scout. They're just buffing Curse of the Tomb Lux. Oh, because you only need to cast 2 of them to hit 6 instead of 3. I like that logic more. Saga Seeker is a small boy. He is a 1/1. Hooray! I guess because there's also a Varus buff in here. Also, Saga Seeker has just been kind of annoying. And I know Pantheon did come back a little bit in last patch as well. Hookmaster is a 0/1. It is a pretty good fucking equip card. I think that kind of makes sense. Paparo is now a grant effect instead of whatever he was before. Create a Yordle and summoning a Yordle. No thank you. Now we get a +1/+0 on attack. Great. And also a manifest on cast. Amazing. 3 mana 2/2. Yordle Supremacy. Why did you never think of Curse of the Tomb Renekton? I actually went up against a Renekton deck 2 streams ago. Some recent stream, and they were attacking with Renekton, and chat specifically told me to not block because it was probably going to be a Curse of the Tomb play. And then my opponent just looked at me for a little bit after, so I think that was the correct call. I think they were waiting for Curse of the Tomb Renek. Swole Scout is now +1/+1 for each Yordle ally, and Yordle Newbie is, what was this? I forget what this was before. +2/+0 this round. Oh, I think it was before it was just a permanent +2/+3 upon seeing something else happen. I forget, but great. Yordle's getting small things. That was you. Oh, okay. Yeah, then that was that. I didn't need to, yeah, I think you were correct. I didn't need to block. I don't know if they would have had enough curses to kill me anyway, but probably a better call. A fair card even at 2 mana because you can entrap with like Frostbite or just killing your cursed ally. Yeah, I never got unfair from Curse of the Tomb. I was definitely scared of it. Like, I was worried about people having it, but I was never like, this is unreasonably strong. Also, Sky, thank you for the sub. 3 months felt longer. I feels like you've definitely been a staple of the stream chat for longer than that, not gonna lie. Welcome back, though, and thank you for the support of the stream. Yeah! Shatter is now 2-1. Frostbite or deal 4. It's still slow, but it's a buff. Sky is a regular. Yordle Newbies changes real good if you think how Yordle Swarm plays. Oh my god, Yordle Swarm. It's been a while since there was a big dominant Bandle Swarm deck, isn't it? Hasn't it? Isn't it? Hasn't it? Has your hoopity habadoopada? Okay. Still can't talk English. Let's see. There's also Rhymefang got a bit smaller, which I think is a bit rude. Rhymefang Wolf, I'm having a lot of expedition flashbacks because a lot of the cards that are they're highlighting here are things that I would see in expedition and wonder where I was going to get the most utility out of them. I'm torn on I don't know if I like the Rhymefang Wolf reversion. I don't know if I like the Rhymefang Wolf change. Troll Scavenger is now a 0/4. He sits there. 2 mana, I think someone was like 2 mana 3/4, which, I mean, seems fine. Gets a Behold effect. Good trolling. Hex Obliterator got a buff, so it's 6 mana, 6 damage. Fast speed, which seems a lot more usable. Let's see. Also, Celestial Impact got a buff as well, so then it also heals 3. There's more healing that I was talking about. I wanted healing. There's healing. I don't think I'm going to be casting Celestial Impact, though. Red Bloom Conservatory got the reverse treatment of all of the Akshan landmarks, which is to say it went down again to 11. So more Tabalks. I should try to have multiple Tabalks again. I haven't done that in a while. I want what was it? I had like a 5 or 6 Tybalt game. So Noxian Fervor just did an unreasonable amount of damage. Lord Broadmane got a small buff. He's now a 3/5. He's a little chunkier. Sinan returned. Sinan is back in his full glory as the proper 3/5 6 cost that she should be. I forget how the Sinan is described. It's a big fox thing, but now it has 5 HP again. Huzzah! Laurent Duelist now grants something Challenger for 2 mana, which seems really good. I actually really like Laurent Duelist now. It seems very nice. Think he should be a 3/4 in splitting the difference between 3/3 and 3/5. No. 3/5 is enough. 3/5 is enough. I like it as a 3/5. I really like the Duelist. Ibaros is now a 1/1. I've never actually seen this silence to 0, so I didn't know that this was an effect that could occur. But that's kind of funny. Someone hand me an Ibaros deck. I've never actually played this card, but he's Big Purple Muscle Man. Big Purple, which actually sounds like Pantheon or Varus, but he's different Big Purple. He's Bilgewater Big Purple. No more Jin Annie. Now's the time for Jin MF. Ibaros, he'll make one. Fantastic. Never seen Ibaros either. Yeah, he's 9 in Bilgewater, so I can imagine why. And also, it can't be blocked by things with 4 or more power, but by turn 9, your opponent's probably gonna have one. So, unless you have some way of getting rid of it, or frostbiting it, or removing it, or just disabling it for the attack, seems a little iffy, difficult to do. We've got some more stuff here. Safety Inspector, which, again, I once crushed an expedition with this. It's very fun when you can get it rolling with landmarks. So that might be something I actually just want to play with in general to see if it can do stuff. Escaped Abomination is actually getting changed for once. 4/2 to 3/3. So it's a little just round. It's a little bit rounder. You've seen an Ibaros. You had an Hush. Rip Ibaros. Yeah. So you actually did pull off the silent 0/0 thing. Funny. Bone Club is now a +5 +5 instead of a +4 +4. As my brain wanted to say, apparently. Hurt more good. Yes, exactly. Big chungus. Shadowblade Fanatic is a 3/3. Great. Wrathful Rider is now in 8/3. I don't think that's gonna help Wrathful Rider's case a ton, to be honest. It's still the fundamental problem of it. It's a challenger unit that you cast for 5 to try and remove something else, and then it dies because it only has 3 HP. I don't see it going up in power to hit any big targets. Oh, Wrathful now flips Ornn on 5? Oh, right, because Ornn got buffed to plus to 8 damage as well. Interesting. Other than that, though, Wrathful Rider itself as a card seems still kind of eh. It's nice that it can baseline. It's nice that it can baseline go with Ornn, but it's still 3 HP, right? Still confused about Wrathful Rider's buff. I don't know what this is trying to do. I guess, I mean, it's obviously trying to increase its play rate. I have no inclination of increasing its play rate, unless maybe it's in an Ornn deck. Maybe if it's in an Ornn deck. Because it can kill a lot of things, but at 5, they're also probably gonna just be able to delete it or stun it, and then you're out of a unit. And also anything that it costs 2 or like anything that costs 3 or less can probably kill it. Gorlith now is slightly larger. He's now innately a 0-12. Gorlith, my man, my bird, I guess my bird. Borlith, my bird. I need to play that too. Gorlith Evaros. That's the thing we must do now. It's the reputation buff. Except it's just, but it was already above 5. Still dies to Quietus. Shush. It's true though. It's very true. All of the formidable units are in a very strange place. First it was like Fearsome was gonna run all of them over, which is true. And now it's like Quietus runs all of them over, which is just saddening. Duskrider is a 4-cost 3/4 instead of a 5-cost 3/5. The ponies can be pretty chunky, so I kind of missed that additional point of HP, I think. But bringing it down to 4 does make it feel a little bit better. Suella, good evening to you as well. Does still dies to Winter's Breath? That it also dies to that as well. Suella, there are currently several decks in the hold queue, but yes, as usual, your viewer game requests are open if you would like to submit one. Formidable just forfeit upon seeing Shadow Isles. Yeah, it's just like, oh shit, all my fucking units, bye-bye. Don't have those anymore. Didn't want them. Promise I didn't want them. Reaver's Row is now 4 mana. I actually got sent a Reaver's Row deck, I think in the last month or so. I don't think I have it anymore, but now it's more usable a little bit. Duskrider buff is good. You can Unto Dusk Atrocity Duskrider now. Unto Dusk Atrocity. Oh yeah, you can. With that mana cost. Oh, fancy. Spirits Unleashed. +1/+1 now granted to allies everywhere. I somehow missed this buff. That's actually a really nice buff. +1 everywhere? Oh, I like that. Also, Suella, thank you for the challenge. I'm gonna copy that in. Yeah, I can somehow miss the Udyr one. That's really good. I like this one. I like this one a lot. This is a Rot Colossus. Create a copy now costs 4. I've never cast Rot Colossus. I actually had it in a deck list. I think not yesterday. I think I had this in a deck list on Monday. And I just didn't cast it because I didn't hit it. But it's funny that this got changed as well. Most Talia Reaver's Row are below 40%. That kind of sucks. I'm not saying it's a good card. I don't think it would need a lot of work to be a really good card, but it is at least more affordable? A little bit. Darkened Ballista is now just a +2 instead of it pinging you also on cast, which I think is fair considering all the other weapons don't. You still haven't crafted it? Wait, Rock Colossus? I think I have one. It is an epic card too, isn't it? So it's more expensive. It's a very premium 8-cost 8/8, y'all. There's a really good deck for Reaver's Row now. Your Colossus is still at 0. I mean, it's probably not going to see very much demand, so I think you're fine. Pathless Ancient now costs this for each unit recalled this round. So they buffed this guy for some reason. And to be fair, he wasn't very used. Again, saw it in Expeditions. Used it occasionally in Expeditions. Nowhere else. Void Seeker can now hit champions as well, so it's potentially 3 damage to a champion for 1 mana. Bandle Tellstones, moved Keeper's Verdict, which is the Poppy spell, right? Yeah. And gave Electro Harpoon, which is, if I'm remembering correctly, the discard, deal 2 and deal 2 to the Nexus and discard. That's actually kind of a nice, that seems like a kind of a nice utility card, actually. I don't hate that. I kind of like that change, because I never used Keeper's Verdict. This card was always literally just there for Heroic Refrain. And that was about it. So huge gut to Ionian Tellstones, and then like a nice thing for Bandle Tellstones, at least from my perspective. And then also there are skins and pretty things. This does not, the Spirit Blossom Evelyn Splash here does not describe that there are husks involved. So when I first saw this, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of nice. It looks very good. It's Evelyn, Spirit Blossom, pretty. They should have added like a row of images at the bottom that are also like, here are all the husks you get, because it's a banger. There's a Yi and a Kindred and also Teemo. Also our Lord Teemo. I do have to just get the Teemo skin, don't I? And then also Yasuo got a thing because he's part of the whole Spirit Blossom shenanigans. These got changes and updates. And that's about it. Which animation? Which skin actually has... Which skin has an animation? Because I was also trying to look for that information. Because, I was like, it usually will, like, show them off a little bit. Not these ones. Or, well, I mean, also, yes, these ones exist. They got updates. This one. I do need to get Teemo. Plus, it comes with the custom puff cap icon, which, like, it's a delusional wump who's obviously tripping on shrooms, and it's fantastic. And now I can also get it in purple, which just seems like an advantage. But that's the patch. Those are the updates. I overall like the changes. I think there are a couple that I feel sad about. Like, even I feel a little bit sad about Ionia Tellstones, because I would cast Homecoming just as a useful card a lot. No real sadness for Lee Sin and shit. Some surprises of just like, I'm surprised that they threw either that into the buff pile or the nerf pile, but okay, I'll take it. And I got a couple of meme cards now that I can perhaps play with more. Probably Iberos and Safety Inspector are at the top of that list for me, just to cast them again. Or in the case of Iberos, cast an Iberos. In the case of Safety Inspector, actually get some kind of landmark thing rolling. But yeah, that's my scuffed patch review. Yay! I'm gonna move on to viewer decks now. We've got here Florida Man Dan, Voss, Scorpy, Voss, and a viewer match request from Suella here. So we're gonna do those. And then I also have things in the hold queue from Rusaro, Homelander, Aham, and all of our music requests, which I am working on and should be ready soon, by the way, if you have submitted something. That was a 6 scuffed patch renew, whichever it was. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope that was either entertaining or informative or fun for all of you as well. It can only be one. It can only be informative or fun, not both. Dang it. I'm kidding. We're gonna import a deck. This looks... Wait. Something says you've been awake for too long. Still 9 hours short of a Purge Dota review, but not bad. I am not Purge, and I am not playing Dota. So unfortunately, I can't go for the 9-hour one. Florida Man Dan, did you send me the right list? Because I'm currently importing Demacia. The Targon. Oh, the Targon has been dropped. This is taking its place. Never mind. You did send me the right one because we don't want Targon. I read your comment incorrectly. We want the not Targon one. Yes. Okay. Florida Man. We're looking at the not Targon. Targan. It's also not Targan, nor Targon. Whichever the tar thing was, it's not the one that I meant to do. Okay. What are we looking at? I'm missing cars. We're missing Acathian Myths. Created an Acathian Mirage, it costs 0, or create a golden spatula. I forgot that spatula's in this game. I completely forgot the spatula is real and exists because I'm used to only thinking about spatulas in TFT. Catch! Weapons with Apprentice, Fish Fight, Acathian Myths, Darkened Ages, Wolpine Wanderer, Ember Maiden, Orange Forge, Scargrounds, Vayne, Combat Cook, Bellows Breath, Iceveil Cultist, Orn, and 2 Rot Colossi. Colossuses? Colossi. I'm gonna go with Colossi. I think that's actually correct. I'm gonna say catch every single time I see this card. Of course, I have to go with the catch inflection, otherwise I'm failing everyone. So we have Overwhelm, we have potentially a spatule, we have Darkened Ages, we've got Combat Cook, and we have Forge and Overwhelm via the Cultist Man, who I'm assuming is just Iceveil Archer, but really mad about his life, and also maybe corrupted by Darkens. Just really pissed about his whole existence. But this makes sense. I have Haha Funny Burn Woman. We've got Scargrounds. We have Vayne. We gotta just rally and swing. It's a rally and swing. I'm gonna delete this version, I think. I had a new version of the Rumble and I didn't even update that one, so it's just kind of sitting there uselessly. Where did the deck go? It's right here. That's all Orns. I love it. Just all Orn all the time. If for 4 cards you would have thought this was your deck. So close! What are the four cards? I'm now curious now. That is Targon PNZ Champion List. Is that what? I don't actually know what that is. I don't like the sound of it. Just as an FYI, I do not appreciate the sound of that. I'm gonna just mulligan this shit. Maybe I could have kept the spat. But at least we have a Voltpine Wanderer now, so I can make a stance swap. Now I need to be able to find Scargrounds and equip-y things, but I do have the Vayne on 3, so we're already doing stuff. I don't want 2 Bellows Breaths. That's too much Orn happening. That's an excessive amount of Orning that I have here. I will cast a Voltpine Wanderer. I burped. Also, I shall burp. Right, well, we got the new lane. We got the new lane. What the fuck am I saying today? I don't actually know what I'm saying.
Monsters still lurking.
I have the Vayne lady. I just said the lane. I'm just like, yes, it's the lane. What is this? Hound Pack or Hexite Crystal spam? I have no clue, actually. Also, Tommy Toughnuts, welcome to the chat and the stream, by the way. I don't know what my opponent is doing or thinking, but it is... Oh, it's pack! Oh, it is a pack deck. That's interesting. I don't like it, but it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. That's the 2/5. Okay. There's a Scouty dude. Oh, I like the Scouty dude. Thank you for the Scout. You did call it. Good call. Yeah, I haven't seen enough championless shit in those colors to be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, okay, well, I can't block it. So that does indeed resolve. We've got a 2-mana Scouty dude. I think I'm gonna use my 2-mana Scouty dude because I don't have Scargrounds yet, and I wish to be annoying. I think they don't block? They have to block at some point if they don't want to die, but... What the fuck am I doing? I use it on the Scout. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, the brain is not working today. Brain is really not working today. Yeah, nobody saw that, right? Absolutely nobody saw that. That's a shaded character. Yep, there's a lot of elusive dudes happening. A lot of elusive things. I don't appreciate. Do not appreciate. This is technically castable. That's technically just fucking doom and destruction happening over there. Ah! I don't want my Vayne to die, but I also think she's going to. We could grant a stance. We could grant +0/+2 in regeneration. It doesn't really do very much. Oh, but I could do that and also upcycled Rake on something, which at least makes her chunkier. We are dead. We are most likely very dead in destruction. But I can do my best in the meantime. Boop. There we go in the Vayne. I'm just going to equip with this. Makes her a, what is that, a 5/7? Yeah, that's not going to do very much. That's not going to do very much. It's probably going to get pinged after this attack resolves. But I can have 5 damage. Oh, it didn't get pinged. Holy shit, we actually got in some damage. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. How many Starhound packs can you find? The answer is too many. The answer is just an unreasonable number, and they already have one in hand. But they can't outright win in this turn because they can't rally at the moment. They can cast another one after this, but that's it. That's it. I'm still not dead. I'm still not dead. I'm just going to die. I could kill myself with an Ember Maiden. Do I kill myself with the Ember Maiden? I kind of want to kill myself with the Ember Maiden. They can't take it from the victory. Do it. All right, fine. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. I've done my part, and it's called I lose with an Ember Maiden. Wow. All right. Today I have learned that Starhound Pack is a thing. I hate it. Thank you. There's an Elite Travelers. You can get rid of my Ornn. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't give no fucks. That's how tough I am. Dilute. I like their username. I like the Dilute. Can I have a GG? Could I have a GG maybe? Also, but kick 8 if I'm pronouncing that at all how it's supposed to be. Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the madness. You walked into the next one time. Which is to say the Ember Maiden Suicide, which is the only way to go, really. Winning a game is a useless way of establishing dominance in Frontera. The way that you really ensure that your opponent knows your name and remembers who you are, remembers that you are Chad, is if you kill yourself with your own abilities. That's the only way. Very mad Lance. Hello, it's this Kench Soraka. It's a Kench Soraka? I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do with that other than probably suffer. Except we do have Scar Ground, so maybe we can get big enough that the Kench can't eat my stuff. Ember is the only way to is only the only true way to forfeit. To be fair, I was literally about to say Atrocity is also a pretty Chad way. Atrocity is also a pretty Chad experience. If it's a cast upon your own next. Also, Bakik, there are channel point redeems for deck codes that you would like me to play. The standard for that is either 3 games or a win. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of things. Okay, yeah. You can submit a request for a 1v1 if that's more what you're asking for. But those should be all in the channel points. There's a lot of shit in there. There's the deck redeem is probably what you're asking about. I'm gonna cast me Scar Grounds. Yes. I could technically equip Darken Aegis. I wanna equip a Darken Aegis. I have 2 caches. I kinda have two caches. Plus it gets forged.
Hammer. Anvil.
Plus if it gets bonked, it gains HP, or power rather, or whatever the fucking Scar Grounds does. It's power. I can hit face with it for now, so that's great. And then we also have a combat cook.
Family here.
I don't want to know that you're family. I don't care. I don't care that you're family. I want you to die to my forged units. That's what I'm waiting for here. What's your mastery? 0 on Kench. They do not play Kench. This is their Kench rank up games. I see. A little bit on Soraka. So they've played heal, but not the other stuff. Interesting enough. I'm gonna do a combat cook. Give me a big thing. That's fine. Let's just take the scout.
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
Boop. Oh, but it does trade with the 3-1, but then we get the scout anyway, so that's, I think, fine. We've got the Orden's Forge. I scratch my small knit that stairs as I wait for my opponent to decide whether or not they want to swing into this. I can actually buff it, actually. Or, I said actually twice, as you should. I do have a potential buff for that, should it get hooked by the 3-1, and then I can just trade the other things. Actually, I'm imagining I'm some put-upon academic. Okay, so they are going for the 4-3. They want his nuts, which is fair. He is the combat cook. He probably has tasty nuts. Save the catch for the Colossus. I mean, that's arguably better. I'm just worried about not having units for a little bit. Well, we have a 3-3. It does run into the 4-3, but... how big are you now? This is a 2+2+1 still. There's another Boxtopus, so it is healing a little bit. I have a Forge, so I will be able to buff things, except that's a 6-3 now, which is just kind of annoying. We can do both of these, though, now, which is great. I like it.
Beetle shows them where their spells can
Get He Who Holds the Line. Wait, which one? We have Orden 2 turns, which is nice. Or I could also stance swap on something. I could give this a HP buff, and then still have other things. That is a monkey idol. Oh, they're just gonna hit me with monkeys forever. I don't want the forever monkeys. No forever monkey. I'm gonna forge, I guess, this dude. There's still that 6-3 though, which is just very annoying. Just very, very annoying. Arthas! Hello! Good evening. Welcome back. How's it going? Can't really ping. CSI! Hello and welcome back as well. Woo! People! Returning. What's up? The Soraka's leveled and that's an 8-3. I have the Vayne! That's good, actually. So Vayne, Ornn. Just put it all down. Wait. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm alright. I'm a little tired and my brain is not working today. But I'm excited to be back playing Runeterra! Yeah!
Let's go, Osu.
Where are you, Spirit?
Spirit! Okay. They're pulling the 2-2 with that? Question mark? Yeah. Oh no, they're pulling the... No, they actually don't care about the buff there. That's fine with me. I'm blocking the 8-3 then. That monkey is going to be healing a lot, and I don't want it to be healing that very much. Did I do some sneaky off-stream climbing? I have not, actually. I am still a plat 3 scrub. Which is to say, not that scrub-like, honestly. I'm actually fine with being plat 3. Now use the catch. Oh, on the 10-3. If they have it, oh yeah, because that's just gonna get bigger. Yeah, that was maybe a lost opportunity. They still have 5, so they still have Targon heals potentially. That goes there. I'm gonna cast the Vayne here.
Those who kill innocents are no
We're
more
gonna
than
do a
fiends.
time and dedication, I guess. Buffing Vayne seems not terrible. We could also grant regeneration. There's a heal. Okay, so they wouldn't have been able to buff the HP. So I might have lost that on a kill on that unit. Unfortunate. So if let's see what's best here for the Vayne. Definitely not Ram Stance. Definitely do not want to give them that. I could also just hold this for Ornn, to be honest. Might just hold that for Ornn. Because we can.
We're all family here.
Bye. Though that still is that unit is still annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. We're going to hit done. So it gets the scout thing. I've remembered the mechanic this time. All hail. They have a Celestial Impact, which is just a straight up obliterate, so I can't do anything with that. Okay, that's one terrible. That's terrible, thank you very much. Could let this go again. They have a Challenger on a 3/5, so Vayne is hypothetically safe. The 16/3 does need to die. Does need to perish. I might give the Vayne regeneration anyway, just so that she can take hits, should she receive them. We do still have the Ornn. At least I can keep doing the Ornn thing of just giving him upcycled breaks until somebody dies. Probably me. Monkeys will soon cease happening. We only have to withstand a couple more monkeys. They don't have any champs to cast, or if they do, they have to overwrite something, so we're just gonna sit over here and judge them for having cards. Yes, that's the ticket. Spring is at 9 of 22, so it's not leveled, or it's not close to leveling yet. It is rapidly approaching it though, so thank you for pointing that out, because I was just like, la-di-da, what's their board state like? And I just completely forgot about the other thing. We do have the Rot Colossus, actually. You might actually get to cast a Colossi. Also, CSI, thank you for the deck code. Spiderling's buffing deck? Okay. There's a little elusive dude. I still doesn't look like they have champions, which I personally do accept. Did I get up all those, catch up on all of the submissions? Yeah, I think I did. This is not the time to be checking for sure, but you know. So they have a Challenger and then a 22/3. I am still, I think, just gonna go with Machlorn. Yeah.
Fine, I'm here.
Ornn Machlornus gets the units. They only have 6 mana. They cannot impact me again because it's 7, right? Yeah, it's 7. They only have 6. You only got 6 mana, okay? There's only 6 mana. Now I can also cast Rot Colossus and hopefully it doesn't get removed. Please don't remove it. It's really important. It could get Scout. Isn't that exciting? You hit with this Colossus, with the Scout, and then we get other things, and it's just fun and handy-dandy for me. I will kill my Ornn if it means I have to trade it into the 22/3 just to have this, but it's fine. We got it. We got it.
Mortal, you're not.
Elusive Challenger. There's 22/3. You can only challenge so many things, so we're gonna put that 5/2 in front of the 22/3 and hope they don't do anything. Put catch on it. Yeah, that's my plan, to catch the upcycled rake onto the Rot Colossus is my current strategy. Oh, they're pulling that, so they have to force another block on the 22/3. That makes sense, actually. I do have to block it, so I'm gonna sack the Vayne here. Bye Vayne, bye-bye. Regretting that regeneration a lot, but okay, it's fine. They have a Sunblessed Vigor, so I can't even kill it anyway. That's, I mean, we'll manage. It is manageable. That is why. You already got one heal, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, here we go. See you, Vayne. Bye, Vayne. We don't need you. We got a tumble. We have a whole 1 tumble. That's all we need. I'm gonna forge my Ornn, right? Because I go up to 9 next turn anyway. Or if I hold this mana, I still can't really do any. Well, actually, no, because I go up to 10 mana, which means that I still can't do what I'm thinking of doing. Yeah, I still can't do what I'm thinking of doing, right? Because we'd go up to 9. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to tumble and catch because we need 3 mana extra for that. So I'm gonna forge the Ornn.
Stand on your own 2 feet and nothing
Forge an
shall move
Ornn.
you.
He's now 8/5 innately. We slap this on the board. They only have 2 cards in hand, actually. We only have 2 cards that they can't see, though, also ourselves. So we're not doing super fantastic either. That 2/4 is going to delete one of my things. It's very unfortunate.
We're all family.
That's 14.
Here.
Okay, great. They have another card.
I feel better when you feel better.
That's a 28/7. We should at least be able to fucking kill it, if nothing else. So let's do the Rot Colossus, and then we're gonna we're gonna give a catch. And then we're gonna have a fun time. Hopefully. I would like to at least strike with my units. I hope they don't obliterate anything here because I will be very sad if they do that. I will be I will have a small cry. Equip this one. Equip it with the rake. This is a burst speed effect. All hail. Boom, boom, forge, and also level. We all in twice. We all in all together with our scout things. Ephemeral needs to be given a card that makes Shark Cherry in hand off of a trigger. Oh, so like a really fancy version of the foyer card. They have a way of saving that shit? Oh my god, they do. Oh my fucking god, they do. I'm dead because I can't kill that stupid Star Shepherd. I'm fucking dead because of the Star Shepherd. No! Oh no. It doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of matters, right? Because they have a challenger. And I'm at 9 HP. I have a second attack. Oh yeah, true off of the Ornn. Oh, I do get the overwhelm off of the Ornn then. I was forgetting about the Scout. I've forgotten about Scout now twice this game. Or twice this stream, not this game. So I'm doing great with Scout. For some reason the rally's not working. Like Death Rattle, create Shark Chariot, or on play create a Shark Chariot. Where's Kitten? Because Kitten would also be a huge fan of that idea. Yeah, Shark Chariot's just very hard to consistently get to work. I agree, that would be nice. Some kind of just like, whatchamacallit? Just some way of triggering more often. Thank you, Ornn!
Now this is what good looks like.
Woo, Ornn! Ooh, they have 3 mana. What do they have? Hopefully, I'm assuming nothing. Because you can go again, and we get a Spirit of the Ram, and then it has Overwhelm, and we do things. Yeah, we do big thing. Look at that big, that ram, the Schlongish ram. It is a 13/10. What you got? What you got? Because that's lethal, actually. It's actually lethal if they can't buff it. Which they might be able to do at 2 mana still. They might have a heal. There's always the chance that they do have a heal, which would be tragic. But even then, actually, Pale Cascade doesn't fix their problem, and Guiding Touch doesn't fix their problem. So yeah, they don't really have much. They would have had to use a Troll Chant, but they don't have a Troll Chant. Woo! We got it! Alright. Florida Man. The Scargrounds decks, despite me not finding Scargrounds, continue to work. We got Ornn to Mastery 2. Hooray. They misplayed not blocking the Ornn. I was thinking about that during combat as well. If they had killed Ornn instead of the big Colossus, we would not have been able to get a good second attack because it would have only been the Rock Colossus and not the Ram, the Ephemeral Round. It was a Scargrounds. We did find it. Colossus had Scout as well. Colossus had Scout. Yeah, for some reason I was not thinking about Scargrounds. Probably because I wasn't actually using Scargrounds as much. I don't know. I'm just forgetting everything. And the Colossus had Overwhelm. Colossus, I think, was innately smaller, though. So, Colossus is what it is. It was a 10-something because of the Scout. The Forged Scout card. So, the thing is, they would have potentially been able to block enough damage for it to not have actually killed them. Because at 9, they were at 9 HP, or 10 and they were at 9 HP, they could have put a 2/3 in front, I think. So we needed the Ornn, we needed the 13 power Ram copy of the Ornn. It was 10, but Ornn level becoming an 11. Yeah, I just know that the Ornn was bigger, and I thought at the time that the Ornn needed to be the one swinging, otherwise the Colossus was just under the amount of damage that they needed to live. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, they definitely fucked up not blocking Ornn instead of the other thing that was attacking as well. Not sure why they did that. Maybe it was just like a panic block, I guess. Or they miscalculated their Mikhails or something. I don't know. Voss! I have a deck code from you, though. And then just an update on the queue. We've got Scorpy, Voss, Suella, and CSI as well. So, Voss here. This is Varus climbing, I think it was. Voss, Varus, and Victory is what I'm going to call this one. I don't know if I will be victorious, but I can do my best. I can do my best here. They didn't even, didn't even to kill Ornn. They could have just chump blocked the Ornn. They took up the whole timer. It was an active choose. It was an active choice. Yeah, I guess, no, that's true. Because they did look at it the whole time, and they could have moved it to the other side. I don't know. Maybe there was people happening around them or something. Whatever. We got the victory. Forsaken Bakai, Memento's Choice, Vestayan Disciple, which now transforms into the Focus Shimon Win, not the Burst. Wuju Style, Eye of the Dragon, Hookmaster, Lunari Cultist, Nopify, Sonic Wave, Twin Disciplines, Memory's Cloak, Zed, Expanse's Protection, Unending Wave, Unforgiving Cold, and Varus himself. Okay. Do I have, okay. I was gonna look at, things to equip, but I don't actually think I have any skins for these guys. Yet. Still working it on that Arclight Varus. This is gonna go badly because I'm definitely, if I can't remember Scout, I'm definitely not in the brain wavelength to play Ionia, but I'll do my best here. Targeting for the Varus, and the Varus now only needs 7, and we have a lot of spell effects and shit, which makes sense. Okay, I don't. I have that later in life. I have that later in life, because it's very pretty and I really want it. What do I have? A life? I'm sorry! I do have a life. Life's fucking stressful. Take that back. I don't want to have a busy life. Just let me be at home, farming my Arclight Varuses. Let's try this out. I'm at like 300. I'm like almost 400 points through the pass, and it's like total. It's like what, 570, 590 or whatever. There's 5 days left, by the way. If anyone else has bought the event pass and has not finished it, there are 5 days remaining, and I'm gonna try and punch through it on stream and offline because I want it. I paid for it. I want it. Why do I have a lot of decks? I have a lot of decks because people keep sending me shit. I filled the inventory like so many times. It's the running joke of my inventory is full because I'm lazy and I don't delete things anymore. We're up against Titty Skittles, with Brahmanivia Shadow Isles. What's up, Titty Skittles? We have a couple unit. I'm gonna pass. I don't wanna yeet my 2-1 into a spood. I have 200, trying to finish as well, I have 200 more points to go. I think I'm in around the same boat. Like, maybe I have slightly more, but, whatchamacallit, it's not, I don't have that much, honestly. I have to kill him so fast. Wait, which guy? Who? What am I killing quickly? I have 2 fucking Varuses. Varus? I love you. No. Calm down. Probably should have banked mana last turn instead of just yeeting whatever into whatever. They targeted that. They have Troll Chant, right? Which could potentially hit my Zed here. This guy I'm playing against. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess he is kind of control-y with the Brahmanivia. Yeah, Nivea is actually something I haven't seen in a while. How's the Nivea feeling these days? Actually, we killed both units. We don't actually have to worry. Didn't have to worry about a Troll Chant, which is great, because now we're back to them just having a Spudair. I do need to target my units though for the Varus. The whole increase does not matter if I don't actually do anything for Varus here. So that's important, I feel.
I feel that we should be friends.
We should not be friends. I don't want to be friends. Can we not be friends? I don't wish this. I could rip all of the twin disciplines and the momentous choice, but I haven't actually equipped anything, so it would only just barely poke the Brahms HP, which I feel like is just kind of a waste of spells. Probably just casting a gem, honestly, because then I can hold the twin and the momentous choice for the following turns. Alright, you're slow, but we're fine. We're getting to 4. We're getting to 4. You can also just come down on level, to be fair. You can also just exist, which I think is fine. Exist!
So much power.
Thank you for existing!
Sun and moon pale.
As an Everosan Sentry, that is... Oh, right, the fucking Varus spell. I don't think I need the Varus spell. So this is 1, this is 2. I can actually cast a gem as well. I think just boof. A Boofa Varus. A Boofa Varus. Push with
You are
unit.
safe with Braum.
That's almost a Braum level. I'm going
the torches.
to see what's going on here. They don't have torture anymore. That is unfortunately a 310, though. Unfortunately a 310. I don't like it. I do not like it. I can save the Zed. I can buff it by 4. Unfortunately, it's only 4, so it would be a 3/9. So the Zed would actually just die here. Unfortunately, I'm one damage short. So let's take this instead. Mythic, hello, top of the feed on Twitch. I mean, and that's kind of exciting. Unless you hate me, in which case I'm apologies for being at the top of your list. But assuming that's not the case, welcome back to the chat. How's it going? What are we at the targeting? Where are we with the targeting business? We're doing okay on the targeting business. That's still it's still okay. It goes back to 0-6. That's great. That's fine. There's a Wuju style. I might be able to maybe interact with the Braum, and then he will level anyway because they'll have some other interactions, and I will suffer, and it'll be great. There's a vengeance. There's just straight up a fucking vengeance. I cannot do anything about that, so bye-bye. Goodbye, Zed! It was nice knowing you. Can I find another one? I like having Zeds. No, I can't. I could find a Linaric Cultist. I have the dragon gives me little dragonlings. I'm at 19 HP. I actually, I don't want any of this shit. I kind of want maybe the Cultist or something else. I'm gonna just skip this one. Twitch updated the filters. Why would you hate me? I don't know. It was just a I hope you don't kind of thing. I'm going to Buffus Maverus. Buffus the Verus. Look at that boof Verus. It is boof. And I mentioned also that it is a verse. I don't know why they did that. To be fair, I just did that myself in a previous game, where I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just block this Varus and see what happens, and then it was horrible, as you might expect. We're at 5 of 7. Okay, so I have it in hand potentially. I could potentially get the level. We're up against Shadow Isles, though, and I don't have Expanse's protection in hand to grant him a spell shieldy thingy, unfortunately. Shepherds, fix them. They have a Poro, they have a Nivea, they have Brahms. Let's do this.
Looking at Ionia's kept 10 times running.
Help me, ye. That's the Avarosan Sentry. That is the smallest Judas. That is the smallest Judas. So I'm not actually upset at it. I do think I want to trigger this, though. I'm gonna just buff him. Excuse me. Pardon me. He is valuable. I would like him to be able to do things.
The arrow of retribution will find its mark.
Ah! Smoochy face activated!
What good is mercy?
Let's go with this shit. We have a Chain of Corruption. Can I hold that? Might be able to hold this. +1/+0. Currently trading that shit. There's another Vengeance, as expected. Yeah, unfortunately was correct on needing On very much needing the expansive protection, which we just didn't have. So, am I naming that card right? I think I'm naming the card right. The one that drops down to 2 once he's equipped, the spell shield for the round. That one that I know is in this deck. I do have another Darkened Bow. They've used 2 Vengeances. Smoochy Face. So when I was reviewing Varus upon release, I kept calling the face that he makes during his level up the Smoochy Face. It does not make sense. I fully acknowledge that. But I thought it was hilarious at the time, so I've continued to run with it. I should have gone with the impact probably, and I didn't. That's a 9/5. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm going to equip something else as well because I can. And my Varus is strong. And then I'm going to swing for face. They have 2 damage. They have 2 mana, not 2 damage. Hopefully they don't have 2 damage either. Get me a very good top deck, please. A good top deck. It's Twin Disciplines. That's a pretty decent top deck, actually. Thank you very much. Woo, Varus. That's 3. Oh shit! If they don't have removal or his frostboot or anything, I can try and push. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's going to work, but I can try, and I shall do my best. Yep, that's lethal. They need to shut him down, or shut down another thing. They have a drain, which is not enough. It is still very much lethal. Oh my god, I actually won with that. Holy fuck! I piloted it not like a pile of crap, because the deck isn't a pile of crap. I just occasionally am. We did it! Yes! First try!
One step closer to retribution.
Yeah! Thank you, Varus. Thank you, Vas. We're doing good. I'm almost back at Plat 2. The place where I landed because of all of the fucking... I'm gonna blame Pike again. Mostly because I got sent to Pike Tech the day that I dropped from Gold 1 to... Not Gold 1. From Plat 1, or Plat 2 to Plat 3, or whatever it was. I dropped a lot, okay? This is Gwen. We're moving on to Scorpy's deck here, and we've got a Gwen. What's doing with the Gwen? Oh, right, it's the Gwenian. Gwenian? I guess it's a Gwenian. Because the Gwenian, it's not a Cian. It's not a Cyan. Cyan? Sin? Sia? Whatever. Your Nexus looks tasty. Here it is. Why did I call it Gwenian when it's from Scorpy? I broke my own format for no reason. I was just so excited to say Gwenian, I guess. Gwenian. Sorry, I can't even remember what I said. Boisterous House, Legion Saboteur, Quietus, Sapling Toss, Shadow Isles, Tailstones, Glimpsion, Legion Grenadier, Brutal Skirmish, Miss Call, Opulent Foyer, Strike Up the Band, Whirling Death, Gwen, Whispered Words, Eternal Dancers, and Science. So we don't have any discard, right? Yeah, we don't have any discard. We're just doing summoning for the Scion conditions. We've got Eternal Dancers, which is going to revive things. And we have a decent amount of Ephemerals and Hallowed procs. Brutal Skirmish. Haven't seen that card in a little bit, but seems quite useful. Alright, let's try this out. I changed the name. I also spelled it Scory, which is not what I meant to do either. Okie dokie, the name of this deck is just escaping my whole brain. Not even not the half brain, the whole brain. Sometimes half the brain will be like, hey, are you sure that's right? No, whole brain just flew by. Here it is. We're gonna stick with the Star Guardian theme. We're going to be cute as fuck as we pilot the Scion. We got this. We got this. We got this. You got this. I don't know what you're doing, but you've got this. And say PSA from me, your local streamer. That's Kamina running Nightfall. I'm afraid because Diana has consistently beaten me when I try to do shit. When I try to exist in the game, Diana goes, "How about no?" And then I'm sad. So this is probably going to be about the same, I imagine. The boards look great next to each other, though. Look at this fucking aesthetic.
Explosive strike.
Fucking aesthetic. There's a Stygian onlooker that didn't do anything. I do still want the proc, though, I'm pretty sure.
Everything's in place. Behind you.
Behind you! What's the highest I've ever pushed? Diamond 2 during the Shyvana Pantheon meta. And then last season I also hit Diamond 3, I believe. No Masters, just haven't done it. I always get close and then the season ends, or like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like... It has not yet been something that I have felt was like an imperative to do. So I haven't gotten there. Foyer. Give me my foyer procs. They don't block fearsome, but they do block other things. Like that, which loses the fearsome. Godlike. As the Shroom Priestess, I must maintain some level of status here. I win. 2 foyers is funny, but it actually takes up a lot of room. I think I'm just gonna wait. There's a Dusk Petal into Trescent Guardian. That's a big Guardian. I don't like how big that Guardian is. I'm gonna go with these. Can I live till a Scion? They took the damage, so they're confident about their aggro in the following turn. There's a Quietus. Quietus doesn't obviously hit Nocturne. Diana potentially, actually. We've got one Hallowed, right? Yeah. 8 of 35. What you got over there? I think we blocked the 5-3, and then just one of the 2-1s. There's Diana. Can I just kill that, please? You have Pale, to be fair. You potentially have a Pale Cascade or just other Targon Shadow Isles things. They do have Pale Cascade, so this does fizzle. Which means I'm taking a decent amount of damage here. Bye, Quietus! Was that a regular Diana or an actual Pale Cascade? That was an actual Pale Cascade. I'm blocking actually the most damage here, right? Yeah, we're blocking the most damage here, actually. Draw says we lose. Our draw does not look great now. I mean, I can cast another one of these because it's kind of the only thing that I have. But yeah, we're probably not gonna get too much more tempo. I don't think we really have tempo here at all, unfortunately. There's 2 ghastly bams. So if I attack in here, this becomes a 6-1. That's not very exciting, unfortunately. I could potentially Whirling Death something, but they do have drains and so on and so forth, so probably not going to do much there. We're getting these every turn, so we don't need to worry about not having units. We just have to worry about them having more units, which just seems very, very, very possible and likely. I'm going to just go with this and try and Whirling Death something as a Hail Mary, I guess. Lone Diana is terrifying. Because, yeah, the problem is that these don't get buffed when they're on summon. Open attack right now doesn't kill me. It just comes extraordinarily close. It's probably going to kill me anyway. I mean, I might hold this for next turn, but it's gonna level. They're gonna get some kind of Nightfall immediately. There's a draw. Oh, they went for the draw and nothing else. Interesting. There's a Twilight Protector. There's the level. Goodbye. Goodbye! Yeah, every single time I see Diana, she actually just, kills me instantly. It's interesting. Maybe I should just play Diana. Also, she just looks amazing. The skin really leveled her up. Abilities doesn't matter. The skin, that's what fucking matters. The skin is beautiful. And I do have the skin. Alright, let's try this again. I need to top deck Gwen. That would have also helped. We did not find that at all. Woo! It's ranked! They fixed the matchmaking bug a little bit. What is meta nowadays? Oh, so the patch just dropped on Wednesday. I don't actually know what the meta has shifted to in the last day. I heard that the Victor, speaking of, I heard that the Victor Seraphine that we're looking at right now is strong. But I don't know relative to, like, other things what's going on. I'm assuming it's kind of similar because even though Vayne got the tumble cost increase, I'm assuming Vayne's still relatively solid as a card because of just the way that she is designed and the discount that you get upon leveling her. Yeah, is Vayne Rumble, that thing that I was using, still like a viable deck?
No one's the wiser.
Well, with the Zen part, I'm glad too. For what it's worth, I'm also happy that I did well. It worked. It worked the way it seems to should have been working. Sarah Victor Shadow Isle seems to be meta mainstay. Oh, right, it's Shadow Isle, it's not the Bilgewater version. They're running a Bilgewater version. I don't know if that's better. I would assume, considering you don't have access to Shadow Isle's cards, that it's a little less control focused and more damage focused. But yeah, that's an odd one. I just noticed that as well. Vayne Jackson, Vayne Rumble. Oh, okay, so the main Vaynes are still a thing. What the fuck? Okay, how's your Seraphine doing? I mean, right, it's 1 of 9, so it's much slower. You still took 4 damage, so I'm not exactly sure what that was all about. But I'll take it. Was watching while making the Iberos deck you promised and kind of went out of the box, no TF. Won 2 games right now with it, won even more before you got to summon in the Iberos. Alright, so it's a fucking strong deck, I like it. I mean, this is gonna die anyway, so let's deal damage to their Nexus. Keep trading that HP away. Boyer, give me this! A Seraphine nerf was big enough that the only Sarah top 10 left is the Ezreal Sarah. Ezreal Sarah Noxus. Oh, so you don't think the Victor one is, like, really worth running? I don't know what its win rate is, to be fair, so if it's super low, that kind of makes sense. There's an inspired plan, so the little Hex Technician is becoming large. I'm actually really tempted to just get rid of that. To be honest, I don't really like it. I don't really like appreciate that it's there and hanging out and chilling and doing stuff. We've got 3 damage here. We're starting to get hallowed to snowball a little bit. My draws in this deck are not as great. I'm actually really tempted to just kill that. But I wonder if the killing the weapon is actually better. Because the weapon is also really annoying. Because they're discounting one thing. It's already been discounted enough, I think, because they really haven't cast much. So there's still know that they are discounting. It's probably something like Sputtering? We got the Cyan again. I need things that aren't just no units. Definitely kill the Acorn. I don't know, it's annoying, but I feel like they're going to inevitably cast what it has anyway. And I care more, I want to say I care more about the random spell generation and the created card effect more than I care about the elusive hitting me. So next best is Sarah Karma. Sarah Vic is 16th on the tier list, and it's a 51% win rate. Okay, so the win rate isn't terrible. That's still more damage. I'm like, at a Scion at least. I don't want to summon a Scion at this point, but at least it is a Scion, to be fair. It's got it.
Look at my squirrel pin.
Okay, so they're blocking that. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I'll catch the next act.
There's a coral creatures. I'm getting pinged to death, but not removed yet. What the hell is this draw? I don't know, but it is 2 Scions currently. We call this double fisting war. I wish to double fist some war. That is the Tellstones. They're putting Chum the Waters down for bodies. They're making more powder for kegs. I don't know what damage they're doing with that, but I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the sound of it. War! I don't have anywhere near a deep enough voice to manage a Scion, but I can do my best, and that was the best I got. So have a Scion. I've got more of this bitch. Don't you worry about it. I know that's pathetic. It's an absolutely pathetic play, but it's kind of what I have right now. So you're gonna have to fucking deal with it, Jib. You're probably removing Mist for Leech. Oh, Spirit Leech for draw? That makes sense. They have lifesteal? Unfair! Unfair! That's vulnerable. Why you gotta give Mession vulnerable? I liked Mession. He was a nice Scion. He was a good Scion boy. I'm tempted to Whirling Death it, actually. They probably have some way of killing it, but I might be able to get rid of a Victor. And then I still have the Eternal Dancers next turn anyway. You're not gonna get banned. No worries. Spam as much as you like. I find chat spam entertaining. And nobody really, like, is filling the chat with stuff, usually. So, have at it. Dominate the chat! Everything dies and I take a damage. Yay! Damage! Yay! It was a 2-2. It was a 2-2. Thank you for my 2-2, Scion. The flowers! They do expand. There are so many now. I'm gonna cast Eternal Dancers. And then have a body. And then my Scion one day will crawl towards a level up. One day in the future. Drum Solar got discounted. They're getting cards. How is the Seraphine, by the way? 7 of 9, almost there. There's another Drum Solo. Here we go. More draw, more value. I don't hate it. Thanks. I do hate it. Thank you very much. Would love to see that not happen. There's another Fan Club Presidente. What have you got here? What's you got here, small girl?
Don't worry about
They stopped throwing. Was there some inciting event to make them stop? That's a 6/6 and a 3. Oh, it summons the little ping dude, actually. That's fine, actually. Yeah, that's good. Summon the ping dude. Schmeck him. Have a good schmeckin' with my Legion Grenadier. That's not what I wanted, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Cyan is still seeing things happen. Hex Technician is terrifying. 7 cards in my opponent's hand is also pretty terrifying. But we're not thinking about that. We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about how Chad we're gonna be in like a turn or two. That's so many elusives. Please stop. I'm worried. I'm afraid. I'm nervous. I am a nervous. As 3 acorns. So about your acorn problem. You have a problem. And it's called you're hoarding acorns. And I don't think that's correct. Please. When you see an acorn, think for a second and just ask yourself, do I need this acorn? And the answer should be no. The answer should always be no, that I don't need another acorn, and I will stop before it becomes a bigger issue. They're not listening to me. My opponent isn't listening to me. Why aren't they listening to me? They obviously can hear me, right? I'm channeling my energy at them so strongly that they feel how annoyed I am at the acorns. Why did you hit so many portals? Why is there a Stony Suppressor in your fucking portal? Stony Suppressor? It's not actually the most annoying for me, but that's really funny. Oh my god! I hope it bricks them more than it bricks me. Though Drum Solo has done enough. Drum Solo has done enough that I think their cards are discounted so far that Stony Suppressor doesn't actually hurt them, which is infuriating, but that's guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Freaking Stony Suppressors? Yeah, they're a bit annoying. They're a bit annoying. I do love it, though. I am unfortunately a great fan of Hand Hate. So as much as I don't like that they found it off of a portal. Yay, Stony Suppressor. Also, Jareth, welcome to the chat, by the way. How's it going? That's a singular will. What the actual fuck nut? What the actual fuck nut? Fuck nutters. Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting. I did not anticipate the Hextech anomaly singular will. Ow, my whole face. My whole face. Not just part of the face. The whole face.
No one's the wiser.
Okay. All right, there's a sapling toss. Also, Fucknut should be an emote officially. Honestly, not a terrible idea, actually. Also, Jera, and also Baki, there is a channel point redeem for duels if you want to use that. What is that doing? That's I'm sorry, I'm also trying to focus on this. That is a Victoire. I need extra power, dudes. I need some extra power, dudes. I'm gonna cast a boisterous host.
A brief engagement, but a joyous
A host. A host. What is that? What is level? 5 of 7, 6 of 7. Should have played the dancers instead.
No materials, no
Probably. I actually, thinking about it, don't disagree with you. I probably should have done that instead. That's not very, yeah, this is not very intimidating. I'm at 13, so I'm still technically alive. It's just Victor's gonna start running me over, and then Seraphine is leveled somewhere. We haven't not seen the Seraphine yet, but she is leveled. She will be doing things. There's a sputtering song spinner that is terrifyingly affordable. The Scion Power Play, sponsored by nobody, and also produced by my brains. Please don't destroy me with whatever those two cost cards are. Please don't. Please. Kill the Victor? Yes, kill Victor. Lovely, wonderful. Kill Victor. That's not a kill of the... Oh, not killing the Victor. But I wanted to kill the Victor. But I thought it would be real fun if I killed Victor. I really wanted to kill Victor, not the Swindle. Sarah is not in hand. They've drawn way too much for Sarah to be in hand, agreed. That's it. We're also, I think, just gonna fucking die horribly now. We killed an acorn, and we didn't kill a champion. This is amazing. That's amazing. Hello! Why, did you give me a Heimerdinger? I didn't know you had fucking sputtering song spanner. I'm gonna summon a sapling so I don't die. They still have cheap spells from something somewhere. There's a Death Ray that got tossed. Here's a second Eternal Dancers. So I have many a dancer. This Scion hasn't leveled up in ages. No. Unfortunately, no. It's also only 2 power. And I have not found a Gwen. I can't find Gwen for some reason. And I don't know why. She's refusing to exist, it would seem. Too many spells? Yeah, to the unit ratio? Maybe? I have a second one of this. I'm wondering if I can get them to block the Victor, or get them to attack with the Victor into the 3/6, and then just fucking revive it. Unless it gets, you know, tough or some shit, in which case then absolutely we can't do that. That is overwhelm. They have an overwhelming board. I don't wish to be overwhelmed. I'm already overwhelmed. I already have anxiety. Please don't get more. Oh, not more! Oh, dang! Alright. Okay, well, that's fun and exciting. Kill my Hallowed. Just kill all of my Hallowed. Also, Clown for Hiring. First of all, welcome to the chat. How's it going? Second of all, been trying to make Udyr work on ladder, but it's just impossible. I haven't tried Udyr specifically, I did win earlier today on stream with a deck that has some of Looter's spells in it, but still a different scenario. They are indeed. Oh, I got excited. I got really excited that they might actually be doing the thing with the Victor that I wanted them to do, but no such luck. Udyr Akshan is a strong deck. That's a better suggestion then. Just run the connected cards. I technically want 2 dancers maybe. Hello, how's it going? What's up? 50% chance of rolling what we want here. Got another dancers in hand. Hopefully we can get 2 of them. There's a Cosmic Binding. I don't know why they're doing that of all things. Got the 2-1. There we go. Oh, so to increase the probability of that. Yo, they're fucking emote spamming like crazy. Hello, how's it going? You're being an asshole on stream, by the way. I hope that brings you joy, because it brings me fucking joy is what it does. I'm gonna cast this again because I have it. Here we go. That's a 9-1 Victor. We are dead next turn, probably. But I'm going to continue staying in this game for as long as I can. Because first of all, they're just being a dick. Mostly it's because they're being an asshole, and I don't like it. So I'm going now. Not only do I never surrender, but now I feel like I must dig in to the not surrendering. Because wow, they're really just a fucking asshole. Oh man, not the assholery in ranked. Not the asshats in ranked. Hello! Yes! Are you gonna give me another emote after the Braum or what? What's going on here? They're just casting cards. That's fine. Stop casting your emotes. Like 2%. 2% less emote would be great. That trade, that's exciting. That's just very exciting. I'm gonna try and kill that. As long as we can keep killing the Victor or keep that going, we're fine. They might hit Nexus. They're probably going to hit Nexus. I'm just gonna cast this because I can. Let's resolve. We don't kill the bot anymore, obviously. That goes away. Bye-bye. What's our hallowed count by this point? 6? 8? Ooh, 8 is fancy. There's the flow. That's healing the Victor. Now we die to the Victor and the other units, so the unit thing will be a problem. Woo! Here we go. Passing! Until they decide that they're done. They really expected me to surrender or something, I think. Homelander! Hello and welcome back! How's it going? I know that there is a language barrier, but hello. I have your deck code from the previous stream where you were here. So I'll do that today. There's my last Scion! Now he's at 50 of 30! They swindled that. That's hilarious. That is actually fucking hilarious if they swindled the Turtle Dancers out of everything from my hand. War! We hit war, guys! We reached the war point. Exciting. Exciting shit. I can strike something. I can strike a thing. I could also draw cards. So I'm gonna die to Victor anyway. But the strike would be hilarious. It would be a haha funny. Only it doesn't actually have any extra HP. It has less HP, so we're still gonna die extra time. We gaming? MF, we're trying to game. We flipped Scion on turn 20. We did flip the Scion on turn 20. It's incredible. Top tier. Would recommend. Now it has impact as well. We're gonna hang in here. Also, yes, Homelander. By the way, I have your deck here, and I'm moving it. I'm moving it to here, which is to say today. So currently we're doing Scorpy's deck. So I'm gonna pop yours in. Actually, I'm gonna pop yours in earlier because you were here before. Slight moving of the queue. That's the wrong one. Is it here now? No, that's the wrong. I copied the wrong one in overtime somehow. That one, Control X. All right, we're also gonna pass the turn, but I have the deck. Yeah. Scion skirmished the dancers before the attack. Sure. Oh yeah, I guess that does kind of do something technically. It doesn't even kill him. So they don't get a revive, but they don't need a revive. You don't need to take back anything else. That doesn't do very much except give them a hallowed thing. I need to paste that in. Why can't I paste it in? Come on. Control Shift V. That's it. We got it! We got the deck. Let's block here, and let's block here, and let's give them no Shen because they don't deserve one. They do not deserve a Shen. Here we go. Yes, Scorpy. I still have one more attempt, I think, right? Because I need to find a Gwen someday. I need to find a Gwen. It's just, why can't I find a fucking Gwen? There's even a reputation card in here that gives me draw. Why can't I fucking find her? It would be so much easier if I had her. Ah! Gwen! Come on. Check the unit spell ratio. I don't think it's that bad off the bat, from what I remember. What is the distribution? 18 units, 19 spells. Actually, that is kind of high. I'm gonna take out. Well, if we're gonna keep that many spells and we're gonna run fucking Shadow Isles, I'm gonna put in Vengeances. Because that Victor would not have been a problem if I could have just killed him when I had a lot of mana hanging around. Just put the deck away. You don't want me to see if I can try and find a Gwen here. Yeah, because honestly, I don't know if the skirmish is better than removal. What's the logic between having the skirmish over just having something that takes away the unit, I guess? Because I couldn't do anything with it for most of the game. Are you finding there are more scenarios where the skirmish is more helpful than just running even like a straight up crumble because you have the ephemeral units popping up all of the time? The crumble is not great with things with additional HP. Miss Call is kind of trippy, but you see the tech. Yeah, I think I like having one Miss Call. It's unfortunate that it sat in my hand for the whole game. Some of the bands instead of what you want to revive off of the foyer. Yeah, that one's annoying. That's an annoying fact about it. I guess if you only have no, but you don't really want to only have one unit on the board because then you're fucked. Because the whole point is to also go with Turbo with the Hallowed. Yeah. Interesting. I'm wondering if you could also focus more on discard. Like, take out even... Oh, I guess there is technically Crumble in here as well. Like, drop things like Saboteur and just shove in more discard fodder. Like, if you run Reborn Grenadiers or even that discard to 2... What's it called? The Old Man. Whichever one is the Old Man that discards. Grave Physician. This actually might be nice to have in there. Like, I'd take out these and maybe add these, because I don't know if the Saboteur... Is the Saboteur ping really worth? Yeah, because even Physician should at least help the value engine. Kind of like Scion Herring with the Gwen, maybe. Yeah. I think I will put the deck down for today, but I'll think maybe if you request it again, I'll play the updated version or anyone's updated version of this. Because I see the idea, because the few times I did get the Hallowed on the Scion with Overwhelm, it was very good. It was nice to see. It feels like it could basically turn into a version of the Overwhelm Varus if you just stack the power on that when it attacks. I think it is the techs in there that are slightly throwing off the tempo that the deck can gain over time. That would be my feeling anyway. Homelander, I have your deck now because you were here previously, so I'm gonna bump you a little higher in the queue. So let me import here. This is a Hecarim. Homelander. I think it's spelled. How is it spelled? It's spelled with 2 L's and 2 R's. You're also making me think about The Boys, and how terrifying Homelander is. I've watched all of season 1, and we just started season 2. We're like 1 episode into season 2. And I really, really, really love that show. Anyway, this is a Pony Sans deck. To heck with the heck is the name that I'm gonna give it, because heck is my favorite thing to call this now. We've got Dunekeeper, Forsaken Bakai, Quietus, Darkened Bloodletters, Darkened Halberd, Glimpse Beyond, Shark Chariot, Altar of Blood. Reduce the cost of the next Darken unit. Vile Feast, Azir, Camavoran, Merciless Hunter, Undying, Rite of Negation, and Sandcrafter. Siphoning Strike, Hecarim, Vengeance, and 1 Rekindler. So we've got Azir, Hecarim, Ephemerals to buff each other. So everything summons new units. We've got a couple of weapons. You require something die. You also require something die, but it's a different buff. This also makes a thing. This gives me potentially Terash. Would be fucking hilarious. All the Tear! All the Tar. The Tear, the Tar. The Tear, the Tar. The Altars, the Terashes. The Alterash. 2 removal, 1 thing to revive. 3 of both of our champions. I actually kind of like the Sandcrafters. It's just a solid fucking unit. And a Siphoning Strike. This makes sense. Yeah, we've got how many? I feel like I need to check the spell unit ratio now. 24 and 11 spells. All right. This makes sense. Summon champs. Go to town. Get ephemerals to also attack with the champs. And go. Do I want to do... Actually, I should bring in Small Hecarim. Or rather, I should bring in Arcade Hecarim. And we can do the final stage as well. Be aesthetic as fuck. And then, what sleeve? What's a better sleeve for this? Let's do Bullet Burb. Burb? Yeah, let's do Burb. Let's go full on arcade aesthetic here. Hecrims! Do I have the Azir sleeve? Ooh, that's a good idea. I think I do actually have a Zerbo. Do I have a Zerbo? I do have a Zerbo. That's it. There we go. A Zerbo the Burbo. Let's do it. Also, I have snacks as usual next to me while I'm streaming. And I've got these grapes at the store the other day, and I don't know why, but they're humongous grapes. Like, they're the size of my eyeball, and I don't know why. They're so big. Like, normally I think of a grape, and it's like, oh, it's like maybe, like, around the size of the first joint of my finger, and they're huge. Are they seedless? I don't remember. I think so. I think they're just super genetically modified. No, they actually have seeds in them. There's a fraction of seed in them. Is that James from Arcane? What from a cane? 1 cane? A single cane! What the fuck am I doing? What are they playing, first of all? Timo Sejuani. I would like to quietus your Tito! Also, we're up against Sex Master 69, which is how you know they're cool. So we're gonna do a Shark Fury and go with that. For some reason that really got glass, I don't know why. There's a poison dart. True. I'm chuckling because glasses now. I don't know why he's chuckling so hard at that one. It was so stupid. What is sex? I don't know, but I've heard it's something that the cool kids do. Or at least the cool kids that I thought were cool when I was like 12. I'm almost done insulting my opponent, by the way. I'm almost done. Eventually I'll stop. I'm also dying. There's a Shark Chariot. I would like to do a Sandcrafter, I think, because that's going to be a lot of Burbos and another shark. Speaking of sharks, here's our time to have some more. Have some more sharkies. Woo! Boom, units. Woo! Boom, ephemerals. Woo! Hopefully soon a Hecarim that will level. There's an inner beast. Woo! I'm losing all my shit. Why? Goodbye. Oh dear lord. Oh dear god. Do I have lemonade? No, I have orange juice, unfortunately. What do I do with lemonade? The background music of the board, it's very fucking energetic, isn't it? I was like, yeah, we're doing shit, people. It's so that the board just gets so excited about things and such. Like, I'm gonna pass. I don't like passing, but I'm going to do it because I think I need to. We soon have a Hecarim. We actually haven't topped any puff caps, and they're relatively low on the puff caps. So I'm gonna just keep on passing back and hope my Hecarim needs to level, which it will at least. I'm gonna cast my Hecarim and hope it do. Did I just die next turn if no mini-morph? Have not heard of the lemonade stand and the duck? No, I have not, actually. Am I missing out on something? Yeah, they look pretty close to death with the Hecarim on board. There's a bear stance on that, which doesn't... I mean, it kills the Hecarim, but that's kind of all it does at the moment. Yes. That's a lot of fucking damage and a level to Zerbo. Oh my god, let's fucking go. Let's do it!
Shurima is sand and sky, past and present.
Shurima! Okay, what are we scared of? We're scared of a lot of things. They actually do have one harsh winds. They have harsh winds, but that's all they have, really. Right? And that's a lot of... The sharks alone kill both their units over there. So they'd have to sacrifice a ton here. Have some old YouTube lore. Also, Shurima, your emperor has returned! The Shroom Priestess, trying to beat the Shroom King. The Shroom Master, the Shroom Lord. And they're looking at my Hecarim and all of his fancy dudes. The fancy Spectral Riders. And we're trying to get a victory. Is it working? Is it gonna do a work? Is it gonna be what we want it to do? Come on, Sexmaster 69! Also, I'm gonna copy this YouTube link. The duck song. I'm afraid of this, because old YouTube was a strange miasma of things. Hecarim is greater than sex. Oh god.
Does not hesitate.
Confirmed if they do this. I mean, Sexmaster 69 taking it nice and slow, the way you want to during the sex, I have heard. Just really considering everyone's feelings, and how everything is going down. I'm currently going down with 33 damage. You just imagine going down on somebody with 33 damage. Just like, I'm gonna fucking obliterate you, dude. Alright, Chijiki! Oh, yes! That was a good pony victory. Homelander, thank you for sending that in. I hope I did your deck justice, which I think I did. I mean, we leveled both the Hecarim and the Azir. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff right there. Alrighty. I've played almost as much Hecarim as I have Azir. That seems appropriate. I like it. Okay. To heck with the heck. Sent our opponent to heck. Moving on with our submissions though. Voss, you sent me another thing, and this was, I believe, the deck with the Evelyn in it? It does indeed have an Evelyn. Viewer, this is Voss. This is all the pretty husks. Except not quite yet, because I do need to actually get the fucking skin. Evelyn Spirits Unleashed. Yes. Buy the skin. I am going to buy the skin. Make my husks bigger deck. Okay. Oh! Three Sisters, Alir, Avaros and Sentry, Inner Beast, Salter, Troll Chant, Vulpine Wanderer, Domination, Kindly Tavern Keeper, Vora, Combat Cook, Evelyn, Unforgiving Cold, Two Spirits Unleashed, Udyr, and a Steam. It is literally, yeah, it's literally just make things big. Because all of the buffs that go on the unit, on the husk, go to the unit that's cast on top. Also, Baki, thank you for the challenge request. I am adding you to the queue right now. So currently what our queue looks like, just to let everybody know what the timing is. May have to stick around for the 1v1. You're getting pretty tired. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just see what the timing here and everything is. So Voss, we're currently on Voss's second deck. Suella, you are right after this deck is done, if you can hang around for that long, but if not, you know how it goes. Put in the whole queue. Whenever you come back, we will catch up on that 1v1. And then after that, we've got CSI with a Spiderlings buffing deck, the Iberos deck from Voss, the 1v1 versus Baki as well, and also this duck video from old YouTube that Sky and Glass seem to think that it is important for me to watch here. So I'm also going to do something real quick. I'm going to go into the pause option. I nodded to not dox myself, and then I realized my microphone fucking cut out in the middle of that. So that was just a clusterfuck. But I can now buy the skin. Not the Kindred skin. They have fucking Evelyn skin. I've been thinking about, when I saw the Hux, I was gonna buy this anyways, but now I have an excuse because I've been given the Evelyn deck experience. So I thought I had my microphone hooked up to the pause screen, but I don't, so that's a good note for me, and I'm planning to do a bunch of updates tomorrow to the stream layout anyway, so I'm gonna add that to the number of things to actually remember in the future. Woo! Evelyn Udyr is fun, but man, it's hard when the decks have zero interaction. I don't know, about 2 mana hate spike. Oh, is it a little rough? We're gonna do the Festival Shrine. We're gonna do... for Evelyn, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Ina. She's cute. That's enough. I'm gonna do a pretty card back. A pretty card back. That makes sense. I just need to cast buffs and husks, so let's go. If it pulls off, it certainly goes off. Well, hopefully we'll be able to go off. I need to go off on somebody. I need to make them feel rage. Towards me, specifically. I can be the not tilted one, and instead tilt somebody else. That's the play. That's 7 with Ash, what's her face? The pink abomination. Fiora! It is Fiora! I'm dying. Don't mind me. Just casually perishing horribly. Moistcoin, hello, welcome back! Think of Spirits Unleashed kind of like Catalyst of Eons. Oh, just cast when it's available. Just got home from seeing Kevin Hart? Oh shit, that had to be a pretty entertaining show. Yeah, how was it? Great? Good to hear. It's always nice when you go to watch somebody perform and you're like, yeah, that was worth. Lives up to the fucking hype.
Can see the Demacian border.
Give me draw. Don't have Fiora.
A cut above the rest.
Something definitely has problems. Something's definitely gonna cause problems. He was very funny. You were very tipsy. Drunk, tipsy stream watching can be the most fun. So I hope I can entertain in the meantime. What are we doing? Domination. Evelyn? We're gonna see the first... I'm gonna see the first of the skin start popping in, which is beautiful. What is her text? A being without judgment, the spirit of love welcomes any into her intimate embrace. Thief or nobleman, pauper or queen, be it anguish, fear, or unrequited love. Damn. The adoring Evelyn will take everything there is to take. You're fucked, dude! Literally. Just literally, you're fucked. I'm gonna kill that. Yeah, let's kill that. I don't like it. We have the freeze, so we're good. Oh, Evelyn's skin is so good. It is very good. There's the Spirits Unleashed, but yeah, I think we do have a... We are okay.
You are.
We are a little bit okay. There's a quick attack. I don't hate it. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna keep casting things. I'm gonna just keep slapping them down as we go. There is the Spirits Unleashed. You decided you're only using Jinx? Oh, because of the upgraded rocket ability effect? I do this. I get rid of a Hawk. I get the Husks buffed and the champions. Or I could just go with the Evelyn. Is it Spirits or Evelyn here? Because the Evelyn is more stable board. Evelyn is better on turn 5. Oh, so I do cast the Spirits here and then cast the Evelyn. I kind of like this here now, yeah. Evelyn then Spirit. Oh, other way around from Moist Coin. I'm gonna go with the Spirits Unleashed just because they're probably not doing a ton that I have to worry about at 4, other than, you know, the aura, but you can wait on that a little bit. Boopity schloopity. That's a, yeah, now it's a 1/6. Cattling Tavern Keeper is also a 4/4, which is kind of nice. Can't block on 5 if she reverts to being 0 power. That's true.
No time
There's
to
a
form up.
Gallant Rider thingy. It's the one that transforms, right? Yeah. I like this one. He looks handsome. More handsome than Garen, but that's my own opinion. Yes, go. Start doing things.
I'm always ready to play.
Because you're now a 5/7. We get a very, very gorgeous spell shield. Oh, look at it. It's going. It's going. Hit that shaman. It's gonna be very difficult for us to get rid of. That's really gorgeous. Holy shit, that's gorgeous. The colors are so gorgeous. No, absolutely not. Wait, absolutely not to what? Sorry? I said something and then I lost track of it. Past that. I have 3 Udyrs. I don't know why I have 3 Udyrs, but let it be known I do have 3 Udyr. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That we need a challenger. They're so pretty. They are. Oh, I got the other Evelyn as well. Let me cast my first Udonkers. That's such a nice buff. Look at the Udonkers going. It's so good! It's also it's a 5/7 with quick attack now. Hooray! And an 8/7 with punchy. With the punchy punch.
Faster than my arrow?
So there's 2 mana over there. They can shut me down. Or they can block relatively well, but they can't actually kill anything right now, I think. Because I don't have great buffs, so I'm gonna just go get this discounted and try and cast something on else. You forget. I also forget. We all forget. It's fine. I think I am probably the most forgetful person in this stream, including the chat. I just am like, I'll be babbling about something, and then I'll look over, and then the chat will distract me, and then I'll be like, oh yes, that's a cool thing, and then go back here and be like, what the fuck was I doing? Or vice versa. It's just like, what? Huh? What? I don't need to be drunk to just not remember or recall information. It's quite interesting. They have a troll chant. They do have a troll chant. So it's my kindred, or not my kindred. My Evelyn does take damage, but my Udyr does a Lepunchy punch. Look at the Lepunchy punch from the Udyrs. I also will have a Evelyn at some point. That's streaming in a nutshell. It kinda is. It kinda really is. I think I might protect Evelyn here, honestly. Regen on the Eve, yeah, I agree. Basically the host or whatever was really funny. Second dude was lame, but third was okay. Kevin was funny as fuck. Good that the headliner would be funny. But yeah, I remember the last time I went to a comedy show. It was like pretty good. But there were definitely tiers of like how funny somebody was. And the really awkward thing was halfway through the show, the MC, the person who was like announcing the next performer to come up, one guy didn't get very much laughter or applause because he was just like either really rusty or really nervous, or his jokes just didn't land. But the host went on this whole thing of like,
They would fall.
yeah, you know, he's you know, dealing with like cancer or something, and I was just like, I don't care if he's dealing with cancer. That's not relevant to how good his jokes were. It was just like a weird sympathy thing that just in the moment I was like, what good does that do, honestly? I can do this and caress, which is what I'm currently debating. Yeah, I kind of like this, and then we still have the last caress or just a straight up freeze. So the mana seems decent from dragging the husk. Yeah, oh, that's true. I was just thinking about buffing the board in general. Jarral? Wait, Jarral? That's not Jarral. Oh, no, it's not. It's Vanguard Cavalry. No, I understand the confusion, though. Like, a big, tough challenger boy with the, like, gleaming sword kind of thing. Oh my god, that's not Jarral. Wait, take a step back. It's not a Jarral. Oopsie doopsie. So, yeah, they have a royal decree, which I can absolutely not slap out of existence, unfortunately. I don't have anything that's 5 power, damn it!
Avarosians,
No!
stand together.
Oh,
I never hold back.
Try me.
okay, so they're hitting my Udyr, and I can freeze. I can freeze, but damn, that's annoying. The Challenger Husk, we need to kill the freeze. Please protect Challenger Husk. Yes, that makes sense. So I need to let the Udyr go? Can I afford to let the Udyr go, though? This is an awkward pull. +3/+4 doesn't do it, because it's... Oh, +4/+4, right? We have another Udyr in hand, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually, and then we'll still get the buffs. I could, last caress the shaman. But it would have to be specifically the Evelyn. Right one, yes. Bye, Udyr. We kill the Ash, we leave the Fiora hanging. They don't have any mana. We've got a heal. Bye, Udyr. I can cast the Udyr. Oh dear. Reduce cost to 0. Bye. There's another Evelyn. Very good at top decking Evelyns. Thank you very much. Boop. Boop slap. It's a boop and a slap. That's Challenger 510 now. Yay! I'm out of options immediately for the Fiora, but everything is also very big compared to the Fiora, so that's very good. That's very good. I'm going with the 10-8 at the 4/4. I can also just grant buffs. So this is probably regen or overwhelm. War Chef is safer, so we have an Evelyn spell from Concerted. Oh, unfortunately too late. I've already cast the Evelyn. Yeah, oh, and they definitely still have Concerted for sure. Let's see, that's 9 at the most. I might just give the Udyr regeneration here, and then hope that it can tank a Concerted. What has spawned the meta hatred? It doesn't surprise me that this would not necessarily be your meta, though. The whole tone has shifted. Drag Shaman and Fiora. They don't actually have anything to do here, then, it looks like.
Yes, I bite.
Your priority, and you're also very much priority. That looks pretty decent. They only have 1 mana, so we have effectively removed both of their value units here. I can also just kind of heal. It's a 5/5 heal. It's a heal or it's a stance swap. Which levels Udyr? I think I can just level the Udyr. So everything has regeneration. Overwhelm on the Udyr? It's a big Udyr. It's a heal for sure.
Unbearable.
Am I worried at 14 though? For the blocker? They only have one card. Eh.
What will
No, I see the argument for having the 5/5. I'm just wondering if I can't just like win in a turn anyway. So a 14 would be pretty safe. Udyr will discount the stance anyway. That's true. So argument that there is just a waste of 3 mana there. I see that, yeah. As a 4/4 combat cook also, by the way, just side notes, that's a Breakneck Husk. We don't even need to do anything else. We just gotta surrender. You simply can't enjoy the game if you're not playing as Aurelia. Oh my god. There's so much of me that wants to be like, well, it's because you're playing as Aurelia, but I know it's one of your favorite decks. I know it is. I understand why it's fun. I just will never play it. That Eve skin was worth it. The Eve skin carried me for sure. That's what caused me to win the game there. You hit Diamond today? Congrats! That's pretty sick. Also, Suella, if you are still here and awake, I have hit your 1v1 request. If not, or if you're tired, or if you want to just do it in a future stream, that's totally fine. If you're not here, I'm just talking to the wind, so that's great. Unleash Spirits is kind of like the 7 mana Celestial +2/+2 to units everywhere. Oh, I forget what that card is called, but yes. Oh yeah, I see your point. I really like the Unleash Spirits buff. I don't know how it slipped by when I was like scrolling through the patch updates, but it just seems good. It just seems very good. I missed casting it, I think, during some of the Scargrounds games before, unless I also forgot that I cast Spirits Unleashed, the same way I forgot that I cast Scargrounds. But yeah, it's good. I think Suella might be asleep, so I'm gonna move on with my submissions, at least for now. CSI, Voss, and Baki, you're up for Deck, and 1v1 in that order. So let's kick it off. Like the play pattern of Avadir? Inevitable Evadir is a good deck name. It's just fucking pretty. Is it bad that part of me is like, I kind of want to play it again because then I get to look at the husks and how good they looked. We also somehow got like ideal or relatively ideal curve in that game somehow. It was very fun though. Anything that's more unit focused, my brain is immediately just cast. Oh, like, yeah, cast unit buff, cast a spell occasionally. It's good. I'm gonna import a deck here. It's another Udyr. This one I believe is from CSI. Yes, here we go. CSI. You can play it again after the redeems for sure. That is true. I have a lot of decks. Sometimes genuinely do go back and play decks that people have given me that I really liked. Just your decks are not. If you send me something, your decks are not just going into the void to pop up on the stream for 5 minutes and then leave forever. Plus, with the new website that I'm working on, your decks will probably be saved and shown off as a meme deck that I have received, or not even a meme deck, just like decks that I have received. I've been talking about it like it's all meme decks. It's not, but it's just going to be a repository of the shit that I've been given, because now my 124-page document has ballooned to a 127-page document, so it's getting pretty swole. Riot did go all out, and they like sneakily went all out too. It's like I didn't know it was going to be a thing, that it was so fancy, but it was. Fun, happy surprises. There was a description. This was Spiderlings buffing. Spiderlings go to the gym. To the gyn. The gynecologist. No, they're not going to the gynecologist. I don't think the gynecologist is the right place for some Spiderlings to go. This one. We are looking at Crawling Sensation, Hapless Aristocrat, Three Sisters, Avaros, and Sentry, Elise. Let me make sure those only certifications are people. Yes. Okay. Glimpse Beyond, Troll Chant, Vile Thieves, Vulpine Wanderer, Three Spirits Unleashed, Udyr, Brood Awakening, Iceborne Legacy, Vengeance, and Pack Mentality. They really go to the gym. They really, really, really go to the gym. Okay, so this tiny little 1/1 needs to get Spirits Unleashed. Needs to get Iceborne Legacy. Needs to get Pack Mentality. So it's just good old unit, have thing. Real Shrieks. Yes, you can. I have time to get to more submissions today, I think. So if you'd like to send something in, please feel free to do so. Just to update everyone on the queue again, also for my own brain. We got one more deck from Voss, which is the Iberos deck. We've got Baki's 1v1. We've got a video to look at. So that's only 3 things. And I have tomorrow off, so I can hang out for a while. Also, Real Shrieks, thank you for the deck code. I'm pasting that into my repository now. Okay. Spiderlings go to the gym. We're gonna keep the pink aesthetic. Because when I think about spiders, I want them to crawl all over my cute as fuck appearance. Thank you. You're amazing too. That goes for you as well. This is for everyone hanging out in the chat right now. You are amazing, and you're doing your best, and I fucking believe in you. That's also Pooh9. We're going up against Pooh9. You think there's a Pooh8? You think somewhere Pooh8's just like, why are there so many Poohs? Why am I the 8th Pooh? And Pooh9 came along and Pooh9 was just like, there's more? My lineage continues?
Where are you?
Welcome, yes, I am very sophisticated streamer.
Where's my axe?
I talk about Pooh.
I must get out of here.
Smack it. Pass it. Elise. Fearsome. That can't block anyway. I got Glimpse Beyond. I can glimpse beyond. That's a halo dude. I don't want the halo dude.
Follow you anywhere.
Of course you would.
Of course you would. I'm gonna get me a Spooter. I'm gonna have so many Spooters. Yes, Spooters. Yes, Spood. Give me Spood. Spoo, give me the Spood. Okay. I'll occasionally stop being a 12-year-old, but not very soon. So I have less Spood. I could also drain whatever they block the 1/1 with to have 3 less Spoods. And then they need to respond with a drain to get rid of less Spood. That's fine, actually. Because I can take it away from you. I could also take my own spider away from them. As in, just give me a Lespood, because I end up with the same number of Lespoods, but then they don't get anything. I could also just fucking Glimpse Beyond, which I think is the better call, considering I'm not going to be able to level Elise this turn. I will not Spood argue with them today. I want to. Believe me, I want to, but I won't. I'll have some self-control. I got a Vengeance out of it, which I think was the correct amount of self-control then. We also have Brood Awakening in a turn. I've got 2 little Spood. I have 2 little Spood drains, which seems very good as well. I'm gonna cast my first Spood. If anyone's getting tired of me saying Spood, you're welcome. Dream of me going Spood! And just feel the nightmare approach. Feel the nightmare from the stream.
My goodness, what is all this?
What is all this? It's called Spooding. It's called I'm going to have more because I want more. I'm ODing on Spoods. You like it? Good to know. I shall continue to overdose on the Spood. We get a level, right? We do get a level. We like the level. We get the fucking level. We don't have pack mentality, but we're getting there. We're doing great. We're doing fine. That's not, I don't have room for that, unfortunately. I'd like to do this. And then maybe save Elise somehow. I could also just sack the Elise in the name of this. Is this Iceborne Spiders with Echoes? Spooters Unleashed? It is a Spooters Unleashed, yeah. Actually, can I cast an Unleashed? I'm gonna, well, I've already committed the attack, so I'm gonna do this, see what works. It might not work. That's fine. We still got vengeance. We're gonna wave at them. They did the same thing that I do to other people, which is to say, question when they're taking a fucking long ass time. So that's extremely fair. What are you doing? Now one of my spooties can't block. Not the unblock, not the not block spooty, but now it can't stand in front of a 4/3 with overwhelm, which I didn't really want to block anyway. Oh, tragedies! Terrible! Oh no, so bad! Oh no, so bad! Oh no, so suck! That's all fine still. Yeah, that's all fine still. I think the Heimerdinger emote is more about BMing than questioning. No, it implies a whole lot of skepticism. I agree. It's definitely the emote where it's just like, I think your plays are dumb. I think you're a dumb, stupid moron kind of thing. I could do that into 4 mana. I could also do this. And then just take some damage. And then, oh, Hallowed would be up to 3. So I'd take 7 damage. I would take a lot of damage from that 4/2, actually. I have a lot of spells to cast, honestly. I might just do the pack mentality. No, but this is for the round. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna just pass here. See what they do. Excuse all of the hemming and the hawing. The hemming and the hawing was perhaps excessive. A hemming and the hawing. That's okay. I might just block that way. It's kind of lame. I do take a lot. I'm gonna do this now. Allies everywhere. Whenever you hear Heimer emote, it's me saying, bless your heart! Oh! Bless your heart! I love that. Bless your heart is such, like, shade as well. Oh, bless your heart. You tried to do something. That's adorable. So there's a Troll Chantels. I think I'm gonna try and cast this, even though I don't really have room for the last one. That we have Troll Chant, we have a Glimpse Beyond for utility this turn. I can just kind of ignore those 2 things and just open swing, which is a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage still anyway, despite that. I honestly don't know if it's an amount of damage that I give a shit about. Fun facts, it is not an amount of damage that I give 2 craps about. So I'm gonna go with this. They have a Midnight Ray that currently doesn't really matter or up anything, so we get to win off the bat! Woo! I don't know if you guys have sent me more meta shit or just more useful shit today, but we're actually climbing a little bit. We're knocking out these W's. I'm actually approaching Plat 1 again. What is this madness? Who needs to climb? Just solicit your viewers and let the whims of fate decide your LP. Okay, we got the buff Spiderling win pretty quickly, so moving on with our submissions. Voss, you're up again. I believe this is the Iberos situation. For a second I thought something on my desk was burning, not gonna lie to you. Because there's a LED on my desk, like all the way over by my stream deck, and for some reason it's like never over there, so I was like, it's just something burning. No, you'd fucking smell it before that was actually burning, you fucking moron. Try your deck as well. Y'all are sending me losing decks today, or I'm just playing better. You know, like, I shit on the chat, but maybe it's also that I'm just playing better today? I don't know. Either way, it's good. I'm gonna give you guys the credit for this one. I'm playing better? I don't say that. I'm about to play like a poopy butthead. Just because you said that, something in my brain's gonna switch. You vouch for that one? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the vouch. Can I redeem the voucher for something? For 2 LP? Viewer! Voss, no TF, bitches. We've got fucking Xerath. We've got fucking Xerath? Oh shit, it's fucking Xerath! This deck is kind of 69 heads, so disclaimer. become so much better than months ago. Even I can feel that for sure. Like over the course of streaming, I have gone from like an average gold-ish player to I know that I can hit diamond every season if I try. Which is, I mean, pretty fucking amazing. I didn't expect to get really good at a video game by streaming it, but I mean, I've gotten pretty decent. To not pat myself on the back too hard by streaming. It's just kind of great. Plus, now I have a full documentation for every mistake I've ever made on stream. And that's just worthwhile, probably. It's just evidence of all the mistakes I've made. So I can look at that and be like, wow, what a dumb fuck. At any previous time. Mulligan finds Zillion and Xerath in landmarks. Okay. Ancient Prep, Forsaken, Preservarium, Rite of Passage, Rockhopper, Ruinous Path, Darkened Harpoon, which is, the Fearsome Fleeting Draw, or this is the Eberos. Yes, I need to remember that this is Eberos, and not necessarily just a weapon. And your draw cards. Right. Well, we can cast it as a weapon, and then we can kill the unit that is attached to it to get the Eberos after we've drawn a whole bunch. Zillion, Hourglass, Endless Devout, Quicksand, Unraveled Earth, Naturalist, Rite of Negation, Xerath, and 2 Eye of Nakakuboros. So it is very landmark. It is very landmark draw. I kind of like it. I like the frame here. Xerath is most important for the deck to roll. 1-3 games with just Xerath alone. Because of his ping. Because of his annoying piece of shit deal 3. Okay, alright. I will try to remember that. So we want champs and we want landmarks. And then eventually, hopefully, we find an Eberos. But if we don't find it immediately, I'm still gonna... we'll be fine. I'm hearing that we'll be fine. Okay. That Zillion Wisewood skin, I actually really like it. I've seen it, like, 1 or 2 people use it. It's actually surprisingly pretty. We did a good job on that one, too. What do we want for a Zillion game? I feel like Sentinels is pretty, like... I just like the clicky of the Sentinel board, and it feels very official. So I'm going to use that for the Xerath. Let's do Powder Monkey. Oh, no, let's do Sunbeam Bailey if we're going to go Sandy. Because Sunbeam is, like, my top favorite of all time. It's just... I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute! Damn it! Oh, I love it so much. Alright, let's try this. Let's hop in. I think I can lose 2 games in Plat 2 without dropping back down to Plat 3. So we might be able to hang out in Plat 2, except that's the Sundisk deck with the big Xerath. With the biggest Xerath. Okay, I have a predict. I forgot how much of this deck was shiny because of how much I have actually played other landmark folks. That's not exactly what I wanted though for the top deck. Find me something good. Zillion works well enough, I guess. I think that if you actually tried, you could get Masters. I think I could, yeah. Again, it's just that I haven't tried as hard as I could have. I'm in a weird place with Runeterra. This is gonna get personal, but like, I really love Runeterra, obviously. I'm planning a tournament in December. Slight shout out to myself. I want to do more for the community. The website should be cool. Find Xerath, this matchup should be easy. Should be. But yeah, I don't know. Masters is weird. LP is also just like a weird thing in my brain, I guess, of like, do I become a tryhard for a little while? Or do I just like kind of chill and go with the meme vibes that I've always promoted on the stream? It's a weird dichotomy, kind of, you know? Will it have prize money? Yes, actually. I am thinking if I am going to have a prize pool available. So if you participate, there will probably be a prize that you can earn. Monetary as well. You also agree? Would people prefer For those of you who are here, would you enjoy watching a Masters climb? Or do you prefer the meme viewership? Or just like the meme shit in general? I'm genuinely curious. Viewer decks definitely as well if she's practiced the deck. Fair enough! Fair enough, honestly. We're gonna cast this. Try hard just to get to Masters. You like both? Meme shit like Grappler. Would enjoy a Masters climb before the meme decks? Okay. So, more in the vein of get the higher rank first and then settle into doing random shit. You don't like trying hard streaming? Oh, so you're on the opposite side. Not a big fan there. Interesting.
You again?
Can I sacrifice a Zillion here? It probably dies as a result, but I wonder if they've decided that they've gotten enough keywords. Oh, they do cast the quicksand. They really don't want me to actually remove shit here. Interesting. Okay. Zillion isn't important. Yeah, they really want their fucking hotheads to be triggering though, which is kind of annoying actually. Don't mind either or. You really play rank once you just come for the LOR and I am funny. Predict, find the Xerath. I have 2 predicts. That's a Zillion. Oh, of Nine, I think I had 2 predicts. I have the 1 predict. I'm a fucking moron. It's fine. There's more countdown. There's an Asian prep. I can technically predict the prep, but I'm losing a lot of board space here. People suffering, you also like celebrating people doing well. It's either. Alright. Yeah. Good to know. I honestly don't know where I'm gonna sit finally in terms of my like climb versus meme. I mean, the ultimate dream, of course, is to be able to meme and climb, but that's very difficult. That's very difficult to do. Can I kill a Xerath? Or not a Xerath. Can I kill an Azir here? Finally. Why not climb with meme decks? It's just harder. Because then I would also have to, whatchamacallit? Like, vet the decks that are submitted to me in order to try and find, or, like, in order to get things that, like, can survive in ranked, if that makes sense. It'll motivate you guys to build better meme decks. You don't have to build better meme decks. It's okay if their meme decks are just kind of sit as they are. But that's the thing. Like, I want people to be able to submit super jank and watch me have fun and play with it. In like a more competitive environment than normals can be. Can't do that. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much. That kind of sucks. I'd rather you not get more keywords. So Azir's been sitting in hand if it doesn't have anything off of the hotheads. Which is kind of interesting. Merciless Hunter doesn't really matter. Really wish I had the Azir left. Not the Azir, the Xerath. There's a Preservarium. Could still use a Xerath. There's a draw. He did die. He did do a dedge. Big sad. Pulls by Azir, probably? Yeah, pull by Azir. So we have to take all of the damage. I'm gonna do this. There's a Xerath. We found him again, at least. I'm gonna kill that fucking hothead eventually. It's fucking it's like 4 keywords now. That's whatever that is in the top of the deck. It has 4 fucking keywords, which is just very annoying. That doesn't kill me, so I don't know why you did that, honestly. A little confused by that, not gonna lie. I'm gonna cast Devout. And then put the Xerath down, unfortunately, after Sarcophagus triggers. That's going to draw whatever has... Actually, it doesn't guarantee that it draws what's on the top of the deck, right? It just draws a champion. Does that always default to the top? Because if it doesn't, there's a chance that they actually pulled something that has less value than whatever the champ is. The thickest champ is somewhere in that deck. Yeah, does Ambassador guarantee top or no? I'm actually not sure about that one. Be interesting if it did. I mean, terrifying if it did, but hopefully it doesn't do that. I want them to spend mana, I think. I want them to spend mana, but I also want the Xerath to see kills, so it's kind of awkward.
We love it when they run.
They only have Sundisk at least to kill, or they can just still destroy a mana gem. I'm trying to get them to tap down, but it's not happening. So hopefully not into another Rite of the Arcane, I guess. It's Xerath from Arcane! Not really. Not actually. Won't die from the Arcane. Oh, you're right. It doesn't matter, though. Their Xerath is a 9/10 with elusive and regeneration. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that's really good, actually. That's really funny. Oh my god, it's so big. Why is it so terrifying? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, big old nose. It's such a big old no. Oh no. He's a thick boy. He's too large for his own good. That doesn't matter. It still dies. What the fuck? Whatever. Okay, well. Xerath, why? Xerath, no! It's so Golden Ambassador did draw it for them. So it is actually so Golden Ambassador confirmed hits the top unit. I guess? There's a Desert Naturalist. Okay, well, I mean, I can destroy this at some point in my life. Interesting. That's actually good to know about her. Huh, okay. Kind of dying, so take that. Did your redeem not go through? Not at the moment. I can, yeah, quicksand again, I guess, or try. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Not that. Okay. All right. Well, that's okay. Well, fine. That is not what I was looking for. I would like to summon the draw. Yes! Yes! I found a Norgloos that doesn't help me. That unfortunately doesn't help me. Oh no. Oh no. I can destroy a landmark and unfortunately fill up on board's presence. So the Xerath is just gonna kill me. And not immediately. It's not an immediate kill. That's just very close to an immediate kill. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just kill a thing. Sundisk. Oh, Sundisk. How close is it? 17. You're at 2 of 4. Oh. Yeah. I guess if I'm not dying anyway, there's a Rite of Negation, so it doesn't work anyway. Woo! Sundick. That's the Sundick. The Dick of Sun. Also, Scorpy, thank you for the deck code, by the way. I missed it for a second there, but I will copy it in. I don't know why the redeem didn't resolve, but it's okay. Also, Real Shrieks, thank you. I am glad that you enjoy the vibes. Alright, I'm gonna just punch this. We need to it gets rid of the thing, it puts on a unit. It doesn't actually get the other thing because of the effect, right? Can I destroy enough to hit the Xerath with? No, right? Because I need to hit it 4 times. Is there any way that I can hit it something resembling 4 times? No. Impera can't redeem a deck again? Oh, it might be a cooldown thing, actually. Landmark, boom, Xerath? Oh, I can actually! I can actually do that, right? And then we can just hit the Naturalist and get rid of it. And then hopefully they don't have an Hourglass or something? Okay, yeah, alright. I'm doing math. I'm doing a whole math. Okay, that's great. And then we destroy just a landmark, right? They can't stop you killing their Sundisk. Do I want to kill... Oh, but we can just wait for the... No, but it has regeneration. Kill Sundisk? Instead of the other thing. The problem here is that if the Zerath is allowed to survive, I can't do anything about it, right? I just die to the elusive. Just Hourglass Zerath. Hourglass, this, and then the 3-2 will die. Oh, right, because it's the weakest, you're correct.
If it was important, they should have.
So I shouldn't have gone for that at all. I should have gone for the other shit, because it has regen. Yeah, I should have gone for the other shit, because that's not gonna... I can never get through that, right? Which means we're still at the same problem of I need to top deck a quicksand. Yeah, we need to top deck quicksand. I can attack, I guess. I can attack. That's something. There's an Endurbo.
I have risen, and with me,
I got anything fearsome. So you're a 2... Oh, you're a 4-8.
Do not see what is.
Never
See what will
mind. Let's see. Do you have 2 in the list? So they're going to show up. Let's see. We're protected with the Zillion. Just overwrite here. Yeah. So that's the second Zillion as well. None of those, thank you.
Now,
It's refusing to show up, apparently. Can I attack with anything here? Not really either. It's very insistent that I do not find what I need. Also, thank you for the deck code here. Please replace Entrenched with the missing champs. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me take that in here. So after this game, we've got Baki, if you're still here and up for a 1v1. There's a spell shield, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Unless this does... No, but it just happens, right? It doesn't actually do anything else.
My empire,
Whoops, that
prosperity
kind of
and loyalty
sucks. That
belongs
kind of
to
sucks
you.
a lot. No, quicksand. Also spell shield. There's another... Why am I finding only time bombs? No! Oh my god! Zillion, you're the wrong one! Zillion, you're the wrong fucking one! I mean, it's a fancy level, but that's it. Fight me?
in my hands.
Oh my god, the English is getting intense in the chat. Oh god. Bye-bye, everybody! Big Mage Ball is doing the murder. Oh no. Oh no, it's the Big Mage Ball! Oh no! Oh god! They're just BMing. I'm assuming they're BMing. I'm assuming this is real intense BM at this moment. Yeah, there's nothing other than BM that is occurring here, right? Like, that's just fucking unreasonable shit. I will allow that to happen in the name of drawing a preservar. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is opponent high? I think they're just glorying in their elusive, quick, hot-headed Zerath. I think they don't give a shit. I think they're just trying to live their life. I'm gonna draw. We're gonna hit quicksand. We didn't hit quicksand, so at least we didn't have to deal with that. Alright, GG, goodbye. Alright. Fine and understandable. Well, have a nice day. Let's try this again. The spell shield messed up any chance of salvaging the game. Nor did I get a way of salvaging the game anyway. I did get an Eberos. I had 3 Eberos. This is just not your fault anymore. I've absolved of responsibility. We drew like 20 plus. It was a lot of cards. It was a lot of... I don't even remember how many cards were left in the deck. But it was a relatively small fraction. Is certainly big there. I wish I could have seen it. Maybe I should have just done the Chad thing and cast the Eberos instead of worrying about quicksand of like, they have an elusive Xerath, what can I really do? Let's see how big the boy gets. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Alright, let's try again. These hands did not go to English class. I personally am not fussy about how how you want to write in the chat. Write however you like, as long as I can read it and understand it, and that it's, you know, not going to get anyone in trouble. Leg weights with Shyvana. With the Shyvana. Ooh, it's just a landmark. Oh, there's a landmark in the Xerath. Oh my god, it's the Mage Ball. Oh, and I can predict. Oh, Mage Ball. Oh, Mage Ball. Don't even. You just read. Shyvana. It is a Shyvana. Draw? What are they doing? It's Mono Shyvana. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Your hands did not. The hands don't care, which is fucking understandable. Ooh, is some more draw. Let's get some more draw. Also, Alex, hello. It's the Cythria matron list. Oh yeah, probably the Demacia Shadow Isles. Also, Alex, yes, we do meme decks most of the time. I'm currently trying to do an Eberos Xerath Cillian landmark deck. So that's how my evening's going. Welcome in, by the way. Alex, thank you for the follow. I see that I have drawn you in with the memes. This is excellent. I'm gonna do this as well. Let's do a buff on our little dude, on the little clock. Like, you're about to go fight a dragon, man. How do you feel about fighting a dragon? Would you like to fight a dragon? I think it would like to fight a dragon. It would not like to, the dragon would not like to fight. It backed off. All right, here we go. We meeting out here, bro. Can you imagine Cythria into Terash? I can, but I don't like it. At least I can, but I don't like it. Your hands walked away like that hand guy from the Addams Family. They were like, not interested, goodbye. There's a rock hopper. I've drawn more cards. Are you ready for the Xerath to kick you? With magic balls. That's what he do, right? Kick you with magic balls. That's a very annoying dragon. Why does your dragon have to be rude? It's rude. It's very rude. It's annoying. Please don't hit me with it. Please don't smack me with that. Oh, you're smacking me with it. Oh. But why? Oh, but why? That's a lot of damage. I actually do want the Eberos back, so as much as I don't want to give him the damage, I might just do this. Hope Xerath doesn't die. On the bright side, they've already used a strike spell on something else. Okay. Okie dokie, Xerath, please do not die. Please do not die. Please. Please. Oh, he's so gonna fucking die. Oh, he's so dead. I'm sure he's just fucking gone, goodbye. Everything's going to eat him alive. Here we go. No hourglass, no. And there's a concerted strike, so yeah, we do lose that interaction really hard. And I have no other units to cast, unfortunately. I can get more fucking draw. Which I guess is a thing. There's a Rite of Negation. Okay. Counter spells. There's a Dragon Chow. That looks like a Shyvana if I've ever seen one. Assuming they have Shyvana, which they probably do. Were you made by... Yeah, were made by Egghead. We actually top-decked another Xerath. Hello, Xerath. Welcome back, buddy. Please don't die this time. I believe in you. I don't believe in my Nexus. That's problem. I do have Eye of Nagakaboros, though, so I can save myself some of the damage. There's another Xerath. We got all of them together. Here we go. Yeah, boys, we got it. Sort of, not really. I have to keep buffing this dragon, I feel like, and it sucks. Could I take the Nexus damage down to 8 in Shadow Isles? I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna go below 10 versus Shadow Isles. Maybe I can, because they don't have Overwhelm, but I'm still afraid. I'm just I don't have any hand space. Whoops! Zerath only if we have protection. I'm amazed they didn't do the Shyvana first. Like, what do they think I have over there? What do they think I have? I have no landmarks is what I have, god damn it. Unraveled Earth gets lost. Zero power swing. The zero power was really showing who's boss there, right there. Just really going in. Dear new people, we also watch weird cartoons here too. We do. I also have viewer like reaction requests open. It's often videos, but if you just want to send a link or something for me to look at, that is of course Twitch appropriate. Do that if you wish. Sky over here utilizes a lot for videos. Surprise them with something unexpected. I'm 2 turns away from an Ibaros. An Ebe. Give me an Ebe. I want Ebe. I don't have anything else. It's literally just I need an Ebe. That's a single combat. Not on my Zer. Oh, bye. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I could not find a footing in this game. I also think I'm slightly losing brain cells. I am just slightly losing ability to play the game. That's a lot of damage, sir, ma'am. Ma'am, sir. Sir, ma'am. I really don't appreciate the amount of smacking that's going on right here. So I'm gonna just do this and hope and go with that, and this is painful. Yes, it is. It is unfortunately painful. I might get an Ibaros cast next turn, though. That's something, right? He's gonna die instantly, but I might actually get it. Quicksand the Formidable? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably Quicksand the Formidable. I think it would, I mean, it saves a decent amount of damage, right? Disable positive keywords. I can just hit both of these, right? If we're playing around Atrocity. Oh, true. I have the counter spell, though. So I can also just fucking counter their ass. Though I guess we kind of want that, too, for next turn if we're doing, whatchamacallit? Words, if we're doing Ibaros, though, I mean, he's gonna die to a single combat, I feel like. A single combat's gonna happen somehow. There's a Withering Whale, which it doesn't actually, oh, it heals them 3. It does heal them, they actually get full 3, but I don't know. Oh, they wanted the 8-2. They wanted the 8-2. Why did they want the 8-2? Oh, they have rallies. Oh, they just have a rally, don't they? They have the 5 mana whatever. They have a 5 mana Aegis. That has to be what they have, right? If they're gonna cast the Withering Whale right there. Because otherwise it's kind of fucking useless. I'm gonna die. Goodbye, world! Goodbye, world! I'm just 1 away from the Ibaros. Let me have Ibaros. Just 1. I don't care if he dies immediately. If I have 1, I will consider it a victory. I just need 1. Just need 1. Only 1. Actually, even if they rally here, let's see, +2/+2 is only 9, plus the 2 power there. So it actually would have been 1 short on lethal if they'd rallied anyway, because I could block the 8-2 because it doesn't have fearsome. If I cast you as a La Ibaros, I mean, I'm just gonna cast it as a La Ibaros because I don't think I really have any other exciting plays. And I really want this. I really want to see how big this is. It is a 2020. It's so large. It's so big. Why does it have 4 or more power? Why does it have warning shot attached to it? What is the warning shot for? Imagine if Ibaros had the core lift text. I mean, yeah. That would be pretty good. I'm gonna kill a Shyvana. Goodbye, Shyvana. You died, bitch. And now I die to everything else. There's the Screechy, not the Challenger. Not the Challenger, man. Man, I didn't want to deal with the challenge. Let me cast another one. Can I cast another one? I have more. Oh, no, you don't. That's a no to more Eberoses. Oh, lame. Lame sauce. Lame. I could predict actually to try and find something here. I'm gonna do that. You know what? Get fucked. None of those things, actually. Well, maybe you no, it doesn't matter. I don't want any of this shit. Excuse me, let me find. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me. Excuse me, hello, help. 2014, that was a good year. Coming out of nowhere, but I appreciate it. What's up? What's up with the 2014? I don't have anything to save me, so I die. Goodbye, world. If only I had one more HP, but I don't. No! No quicksand again? No quicksand again. I needed two, and I couldn't find the second one. Oh, really? The RNG decided no. One more attempt. One more attempt. And then we've got 1v1 and a couple more decks to do this evening. I still have energy in me, so I can still get it through. Germany won the World Cup, beating Brazil 7-1 in the semifinals on their territory. That's actually a pretty good fact to pull out there. One more HP, but they just rally. Okay, but they didn't the last time. Which was 2014? Oh! True facts. I started to choke on the grape I was eating. Hence the sound that my voice made there. It's the Pantheon, Kai'Sa! I hope I can get around that. Let's hold that. I have draw and I have predict, which is good. We like that. Let me find a thing. No. You went to Hong Kong Disneyland that time? Oh shit! That's a pretty fun sounding trip. It's a rite of passage. I'm gonna predict again. It's a ferret!
The Reaper of the Sands!
Mm-hmm. Or did this actually? No, I think the predict would still be fine there. Because then I could have blocked with the 2-1 and then produced the 3-1 later. Well, this way the landmark does pop, though it's not very important. It does have vulnerable, though. But it is also a 4-4, which is annoying. You've been to the Paris Disneyland? How is it? I'm gonna do this also. Rock Hopper. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. Wandering Shepherd.
You did one Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
Though, to be fair, probably shouldn't talk too much. Because I've never been to any Disneyland ever. That's one of those things that's like, I still mean to do it. It's just money and time. And also, I'd be doing it as an adult. Which I know people do, so it's not that like I'm worried about doing that. It's more just like I have to fucking plan a trip and haul my ass out there. That's effort and planning. I do live in California though. Hong Kong Disneyland is both beautiful and a bit scuffed. Oh no, not scuffed! That's not exactly the description you want to hear when you talk about a place that's like, it's a place where people go to. Could I find me Zeruth eventually? I'm gonna do this for now and then Ancient Prep as well. Is Disneyland the Cali or Florida one? Disneyland is Cali, Disney World is Florida. I used to know the difference, but now I have no fucking clue. Xerath! It's our boy Xerath! It's our man! ow, my face if I don't block. My face if I do not block. Just made the Spiderling stacks with replaced it with Daring Koros. Adorable, adorable. You will never go to Disneyland. You've never been to either as well. Reason that a 12-ounce water bottle costs $2.50. Charging for water is just unreasonable. I mean, people will continue to do it, or companies will continue to do it because they can, and they know that they can get away with it forever, but still very annoying. Don't die, buddy! Don't die! We believe in you! You didn't die yet! The Zerath go punchy punchy! Okay, good punchy punchy. It costs more. Disneyland is where I used to go for finals. We have Zerath. Nice, yes! We do have the Zerath. He did get to level. Currently nothing is smacking him to bits. Oh, because I haven't destroyed this yet. Whoops, fuck. I was like, this is fine, la-di-da. No, it's not. Oh, God, that's not what I meant to do. I mean, they do get they do actually fall for it, which is a little surprising. Oh, because they have the keywords now. I'm going to continue punching them with this, though, and then I do have a blocker red later. Airports are overpriced. It's honestly annoying. Oh, yeah. Remember the last time we traveled? I went to get food, and the bill came out to like $40 or $50 more than it was probably worth. And I was just like, why? I leave the airport, and it's like way less than this.
Here's where we make our stand.
2 to 4 times it's more expensive
Every
than going to a
move
retail
just
store.
makes
Yeah,
me
yeah.
stronger.
Kaisa's going to kill us. Oh, Kaisa's gonna hurt. Yeah, so they can equip and then go with the Kaisa. So I'm afraid. I don't actually know how much I can do here to block the oncoming storm. Yeah, Devout seems solid. It's the body, it'll stand in the front. Will give me a landmark. I can draw eventually. That's the thingy. I can't interact with that, so it just kind of goes.
The suit's a quick study.
Movie theaters the same way. That is why you will never not sneak food in. You think you should main deck Red of Arcane? I think it wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. I'm gonna predict just to have a, or just get a land. Fuck, I forgot you can't. It's a play effect. I should have gone with the Rolling Sands. It's fine. Brain cells definitely slowly but surely deactivating. Now they have.
Come on! There's nowhere to hide.
Now they have done it. Okay. Well, here we go. Yeah. I haven't been to a movie theater since... What was the last thing I saw in theaters? It was probably before COVID. Ever since COVID happened, I've just been like, yeah, I can just not go also. That seems like an option. There's an hourglass and an ancient prep. Well, I'm going to lose anyway. There's a chance I can kill the 7-5. Quicksand. Oh, yes, as usual, quicksand. And yes, as usual, I do not find it with the predict. Great. I don't have any Preservariums cast, so I can't also auto-draw it. So I need to find it on the top. Here we go. Hate this RNG. Yeah, sometimes my RNG is just an absolute trash bag. It's very bad. After COVID, going outside seems awkward. I don't even like going out anymore. Oh, and I lost the hourglass for that interaction. Bye-bye, worlds! Bye! Sarah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I failed him a little bit. It's just like everything's gone wrong for him specifically. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I'll manifest. It's fine. You know what? I'll get a 2-2 3 years from now, after the game has long ended. Also, they have the flight. Wonderful. I love to see it. I love to see that. Yes, my HP is fine. That's only an 11-7. Only an 11-7. Oh, it's the Desert Naturalist. Oh, goody. Oh no.
Anyone
Oh
seen
no.
any sheep around here?
Oh don't it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Why you gotta do that? What's that for? What you're hearing is run 3 copies of Quicksland. This went better for you a while ago? No, I totally believe that. I think my luck is just horrendous, honestly. I fully believe that it's just fucking horrendous luck on my part. Not the deck's fault, not the homebrew's fault. It's just bad and it's happening now. Good night, Scorpy! Thank you for coming by as always. You just drew and predicted everything you wanted. Yeah, it's not, I think it's just a string of unlucky circumstances, not a problem with the deck. I did cast 1 single Ibaros though, so at least we got to see an Ibaros, even if nothing else worked out. Oh dear God. Oh God. Oh, -20. I am the negative version of myself. You're also heading out, Topsiki? Good night! Thank you for coming by! Yeah, we've hit our 3 attempts on this, so we'll be moving on. Feel free to resubmit that if you want me to try my RNG again, but, yeah, that was, to be fair, a little painful. Baki Q8, are you here still? If so, I'm up for the 1v1 that you requested a while back. I think we might have lost both Suella and Baki, I'm not sure. But if anyone who requested a 1v1 is still here, hit me up. In the meantime, I'm gonna import the next deck. Though, actually, before I do that, let me also copy the people who didn't have their things hit up today into the hold queue so that I can remember to do it next time people are around. Okay, we did Homelander's deck, so moving that and moving this, and then we're doing Real Shrieks and Florida Man. And I need to replace the Chance in Florida Man's deck. So here we fucking go. Viewer, the Real Shrieks. Here we go. Am I spelling this right? It's Real with an A, not an E. Whoops. Let's replace that. Pantheon, Targon, Noxus, Shenanigans. What's going on? This is... really want to call this man meat, but I probably shouldn't. We've had enough man meat. We almost had a man meat Monday. I don't need to call the deck the same thing. Moosels is what I usually go for with the Pantheon, though. This is an Overwhelm combo mid-range hybrid deck. I'm historically bad with Overwhelm, but I'll do my best. Something I need to learn eventually. This one, let's take a look. I needed to change my loadout. We don't need the Shurima shit anymore. Blade Squire, Tellstones, Azimuth's Guiding Touch, Hookmaster Goat, Rune Squire, Darkened Lodestone, Crescent Guardian, Riven, Bloody Business, Pantheon, Expanse's Protection, Trifarian Training Pits, and 3 Arbiters of the Peak. I see what you mean by Overwhelm. What's the spell ratio here? 25, 12 spells. So very few spells. Pretty much unit focused here. So our interactions are Bloody Business, and then we have Tellstones. So Bloody Business and Tellstones are kind of what we can use in combat, or just in general. Expanses for Protection, Trifarian for Rally. We've got Riven with weapon effects for targeting, and just good old Riven stuff. And then actually a bunch of targeting as well off the Blade Fragments. That makes sense. Hates Overwhelm. The 5-cost Stun Overwhelm. When every card has Overwhelm. When most of the cards can somehow acquire. It's what all of the top end cards have Overwhelm. That's true, actually. Riven of Life for as long as possible. That makes sense. Where did it go? It's here. Not that. It's here. Let's buff our fucking loadout. I don't have any of these skins. I've seen Corrupted Pantheon. I think actually looks really good. I've been tempted to get that one. But I don't have it, obviously, so we'll do something else. We are Riven Pantheon, weapons, stuff, Overwhelm shit. You know what? Let's do Club Ox. I haven't done this one in a while, and I love the board sound. The music is very, very chill. We can do Corrupted Pantheon, though. We do have the card back to go with this shit. They give your Lysandra a Coven skin. Oh, the cool black and white Lysandra aesthetic. That one's really good looking. You like Riven's base skin the most? It's easier to see the person in the original skin. Like, I think the Sentinel one is cool, and the Cosmic one, I forget the name of it already, is very pretty. But they're kind of just pretty. That's Cane Vein Pain Train. So the Cane Vein Pain Train is going to suck. They're also named Mr. Camel Toe. So you know they're packing something. I don't know what they're packing, but I don't want it. F curve. Blade Squire's okay. There's an Elkin. Fuck your Elkin. I don't like your Elkin. No Elkins. Okay. That's what I fucking thought! Esma's fine. Esma's boof. Esma's boofus. We can also do Mountain Goat or Hookmaster. Hookmaster seems fine here. Are all sus. I don't know why they're all sus. They do feel a little sus though, don't they? Mr. Camel Toe, what was it? What was it? Sex something 69. I've already forgotten the name of what they were called.
The box bestows for a price.
I need the weapon eventually. It's kind of a blocker for now. Sex Master 69. Yeah, it got nerfed. It's a 0-1 now. Got hit by the patch of yesterday. Of yonder, it did get hit by a patch. And lo, there was a patch. And lo, there was also a mountain goat. Please respect the goat. They're probably just gonna attack with the 2 fearsomes because that's still damage in for them. I don't have that yet, and I passed. That's understandable. There's a I can cast all of this other than the Trifarian, so I think that's fine here. 0-1 is a big nerf.
To serve the
it is. I think there's like it's kind of understandable why they did it, because it does produce the equipment for later. But it definitely feels impactful. I can't do all of this. I don't have 5 mana. I don't know what I was trying to count there, but I wasn't to 4. I mean, Esmus seems not terrible. I could just cast 2 of them, I guess. Or I can take an open pass, because they're also setting up. They're gonna have Pain, they're gonna have Vayne at some point. There's another Esmus. Oh, I guess I should cast an Esmus. Trifarian also might come down, because if they're just having kind of more nothing turns, might as well at some point. That's fine. 2 damage into 5. I might actually I might just start building board for next turn rather than casting pits, because the Esmuses also give me the chime effects, so I can't. I mean, these are not great units to buff, but they might do something. They're really letting me just fucking cast, which I'm a little surprised. Are they really bricked? They must be fucking bricked. They all went on the Hookmaster, not the Riven! No! Oh, they went on the Hookmaster. Fuck, that sucks. Alright, well, I still have a Riven, at least. That's something.
When will I find peace?
These boys need to die now, actually. I haven't actually used these enough, probably. They have 2 mana remaining after that. They get a Sandsworn Amulet. We have +2/+0 and a gem plus the Esmus. Not really gonna be able to save Riven from too many interactions, because her base health is gonna go up to 5 because I can't buff her too much. I can go with everything else though.
Here, fishy fishy.
Fishy, fishy.
I'll show the hunters.
Fishy,
it's my
fishies.
time.
Please, please help with the fishies, please. I could really use that. I'm gonna go around the ribbon for now. Into their stuff. Esmus do things. Guess I could have buffed the Esmuses as well, but I kind of want to hit the units that they have on the board. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. We also have Bloody Business eventually. That's a Furish Wielder, so I do lose the ribbon straight up. They held that spell for a while. Unfortunate. At least they're taking damage here. Let's target something, I guess. Just to be able to get that targeting going. I'm gonna buff this so it can block the 5/4 potentially. Pick some Pot and Pain. Pick some, maybe.
There be
Look
contenders
at those
out
big
there.
stats. Pantheon is way behind. Riven is dead. We need to draw one of them again and hope they don't find a Kane ever. Just please don't find a Kane. We got a lot of support again. I can actually plop this down as Harazi next turn if we lose enough. We got a surrender, so their hand must have been absolute dog shit. Make the Squire 5+ to proc Bloody Business in the case he tries to do something. Oh, that also would revert. But we did just get a victory off the bat. They must have just that hand. I want to know what was in their hand, because they were so passive, except for Furious Wielder. So no champions, and I guess just nothing that they could afford to cast. It was turn 6. So if they ran shit like no, they're not going to be running shit like Harpy, right? Because that was a weird card to have been included even in the Rumble deck that I was playing. I don't know. Gave up seeing all of those chunky units. Yeah, they looked at all of them and were like, we can do this another day. We have one more deck submission though left in the queue and a YouTube video, and then I will be heading out for the evening. So let's get these done. Last stretch, home stretch. This is a viewer deck. This is Florida Man, and I'm replacing Entreats with actual champs. Right. Entrench rather with champs. Okay, not entreat. Boar Woman says hello, and I am running away because I'm very afraid of Sejuani's in general. I'm just, ooh, is this Sejuani? Oh no, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. And a tranche. Boopity boopity boopity. Where's Entreat? Oh, drop those two. The Entreats. Okay. Crusty Codger, deal 2. Unscarred Reaver, Bone Squire, Fortune Cooker, Inner Beast, Full Pine Wanderer, Ember Maiden, Haha Funny Burn Woman, Ice Shard, Scargrounds, Berg, which draws me, it draws me either the Tarkaz, either the Sejuani, Bellows Brat, Spirits Unleashed, Tarkaz, as I mentioned literally just now. So it's just Scargrounds ping, but also with Sejuani. I like it. Okay. Let's do it! I'm actually not a huge fan of Sejuani, but I'll get over it for the sake of the Haha Funny Burn Woman. It's gonna be up here. Yes, it's gonna be right here. Yes. I'm gonna keep the same loadout. They can admire my corrupted Pantheon from afar as I hit them with Freljord real hard in the face, real good, is the general idea. Can I actually do it? I believe. My RNG may not believe, though, and that's the problem so far. Find me a person. We got a person. Senor Jefe? I'm not really sure. That is actually not a terrible hand to start with. I mulligan one thing. We got Scargrounds again. Wish I had kept the other unit. Bone Scryer can progress Boar Woman by surviving blocking. Bone Scryer. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna do a Inscarred Reaver and then just hold my mana. I could actually wait till next turn, bank a mana here, cast an Unscarred Reaver, cast a Scarred Lands, cast our Fortune Croaker. That's my current plan. I don't hate it. It's Lucian, Yuumi, Shyvana, by the way. So I'm expecting... What am I expecting? Egghead Researcher, Chows, that's not any of those. Forget I said anything. That's fine. Inner Beast. Need to be able to attack. Wait, why? Because I'm just thinking about getting the tough on the units sooner rather than later. I cannot block that. Or if I do, I lose a lot here. I think I'm gonna take it. Because of the level. That's true, but I honestly am kind of prioritizing... just getting the unit setup started over the Sejuani. Because I'm gonna have to face a lot of their... a lot of their shit. Could potentially try and kill it with an Inner Beast. But I don't think that's great. I think Udyr is fine. Let Udyr get regen. If I can at some point. There's a Bone Scryer. Bellows Breath will trigger. You die to everything, unfortunately. There's a 3/4. If I do this... I can actually make a very large boy. So that the Shyvana can't really swing into anything. I really want to cast the Bone Scryer first, but I also want to prevent their attack here, so I'm just gonna fucking rip the Bellows Breath and go for it. Boop. Boop. I dare you to fucking attack with that Shyvana now. You could have a Silence, which would suck. It's still Freljord. It's still Freljord. They don't have anything. Fantastic. Love it. Absolutely adore it. There's an Ember Maiden as well. Fucking fantastic. I think... Can I wait on the Udyr to get the Bone Scryer Ember Maiden? I'm gonna do that first.
The White Elk's bones speak.
White Elk's bones. I still have an Inner Beast anyway. There's a Shyvana. I'm gonna do this. They might have some interaction with the Ember Maiden, which would be very unfortunate. We also do have Dragon's Clutch. I need to think about that. The Overwhelm card. So I can't drop too low and still be okay for a super long amount of time. I don't know why they did that exactly. It stays regen on the Ember Maiden. I don't quite have enough mana. We gotta fucking surrender. Full HP surrender again! Oh my god! Oh man, people were not having it today, apparently. Free fucking LP, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it! Yay! That was technically a win! We had that one on the Iberos list. Yeah, the Iberos really got screwed somehow. We outscale any health they can put on their units. We really do. They really do. Just the fucking Unscarred Reaver chilling there as with the tough 4 HP and just stacking attack beyond what the Shyvana can gain back. So good. I think I will leave it there though. We got a win. We saw all of the champs in my hand at least. And the base mechanic go hard, really. Not the card go hard, but we saw the burn woman go hard, sort of. Only they had a prowling projectile and hit her anyway for some fucking reason. I don't know. They gave up. We broke their spirit. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video that Glass sent in from and for Sky. Really porcupine feeling with that game. Porcupine's like the perfect word of just like the closer you get and the more you try and push the deck, the more it just like jabs you in return, or it just sprays you with needles. Who needs Aurelia when you can just be Porcupine? But here to close us out, I have a YouTube video, so I'm gonna take a look at that. Formidanaut is still in my collection, and a masterpiece of an abomination that we made ages ago. Oh yeah. This is still one of my favorite things to pull out when I'm meaning really hard. It worked. Has worked whole 2 times, which is an unreasonable number of times. For Formidable Nautilus. I have it immortalized on the YouTube as well. I put the first Nautilus win in a clip there. All right. We've got the duck song.
Tell me the duck story.
I'm really scared. I don't know what this is.
And he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?"
No. I don't know what this is. This is brand new to
It's all
me.
homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, "I'll pass." Then he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day.
Waddle.
When the duck walked up
It's just
to the
annoying to you.
lemonade stand,
That's
and
it. That
said
is
to the man
understandable
running
to
the
times
stand,
1,000.
"Hey,
It is kind of
got any
annoying,
grapes?"
but I also see
The
the
man
humor
said,
in
"No,
it.
like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try?" The duck said, "Goodbye." Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day.
It is. This is a
When the
total
duck
earworm,
walked
isn't
up to
it?
the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?"
This is a permanent memory now.
The man said, "Look, this is getting old. I mean,
Either the
lemonade's
best
all we've
compliment
ever
or the
sold.
worst curse imaginable.
Why not give it a go?"
This is
The duck said,
permanently
"How
fixed
about
in your
no?"
brain.
Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle.
Oh fuck, it's
Then he
doing. Oh
waddled
fuck, it's
away,
infiltrated.
waddle,
Oh fuck.
waddle,
Oh
till
fuck.
The very next day. When the duck walked up
How many
to the
times
lemonade
does this
stand, and
happen?
he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?"
I'm waiting.
The man said, "That's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close." The duck said, "Adios." Then he waddled away.
I'm like wondering when this guy is
Then he
going to
waddled
go
away,
get a machete or a
waddle,
machine gun and just
Then
like
he waddled
destroy
away,
this
waddle,
duck.
waddle, till the
Do you
very
have
next day.
lemonade? Yeah, I have these
When the
giant
duck
grapes
walked up to the
that I got at the
lemonade
store,
stand,
and
he said
that's
to the
what
man
spawned
running the
this whole
stand,
discussion
"Hey,
apparently. So I guess it's my fault for eating grapes.
Got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes?
The stare
And the
down.
man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, "Come on, Duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore." So they walked to the store, and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, "No thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store?
Oh no.
Do you think this store has any lemonade?" Then he waddled away, waddle. Then he waddled away,
I think it has any lemonade, and then just the fuck off. That duck is like really out to start some shit. You want to punch your screen? Yeah, I think we all want to strangle the duck a little bit of just like, you stupid fucking waterfowl. You want to pimp slap that duck? The duck deserves it. The duck knows what it's doing. Like, even I in my intense gremlin don't want to piss people off the way that duck does, because that really just woohoo, it pushed buttons. This is all Glass's fault. It's both Sky and Glass. It's like a duo team of hell. But thank you for sending that. By the way, I have to say thank you for sending it, I suppose, because it was a viewer submission. But anyway, I am going to go right out to somebody else. So let me go poke around the category a little bit. Legends of Runeterra. The category Legends of Runeterra. There's not a lot of people on, so let's pick somebody that I don't think I've rated before who is in English. Let's see. Who do I think I've rated a lot of these people before. Then he waddled away. Yeah. Reich Rising? Oh yeah, sure. He seems like a very chill dude. Let's go say hi. I'm gonna start this raid. Here we fucking go. Yeah! Raid! And then he waddled away. I'm about to waddle away myself, only I won't ask you tomorrow if you have grapes. And I won't ping you every single day whether or not you have grapes. Have a good, happy time zone to you wherever you are. I'll be off, or no, today is Thursday, not Friday. I will be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and off on Saturday, back on Sunday at 5 p.m., back on Monday at 8, and back on Tuesday at 8 for TF2 Tuesdays. Stay tuned for updates on website and tournament. Those are still in the works, still being actively worked on. Hoping to update some stream settings this weekend as well, so there may not be new shit to look at, in addition to all of the back end stuff. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Shout out to everyone who subscribed and followed and hung out in the chat. You're amazing. You got this. Good night. Thank you all again for stopping by the stream.